Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Happy New Year. Hope you all had a wonderful New Year's, a wonderful holiday season. And I can't believe it. Internet scared me for a second there. What stories we have leading up to tonight's game. It was crazy what's going on. There was some COVID cases. We had some drama. Last game as they wiped the Ottawa Senators was awesome. And I'm so happy to be back here talking hockey with all of you guys today. Looks like we're getting a little bit of lag. Hopefully this will pass us by and will not remain. So hopefully, come on, internet, hold tight for us. Jacob, what's going on? Coaster Mom, Brian, Coach, happy to see you all here. Not leave yet. No, thanks for coming in. We're not going to be showing the game. We're going to be doing some play-by-play, hanging out and chatting. So you're more than welcome to hang out and take part and chat with us and talk hockey and listen to the play-by-play. But we will not be actually showing the game as we don't have the rights to do so, but we'll definitely be talking about it. Maybe showing some highlights here and there. But let's get right into it. To kick it off, the Oilers' projected lineup for tonight. The return of Zach Hyman as he's back to take on his former Toronto Maple Leafs. So happy to see him. Now, there will not be any fans in attendance tonight. There's 1,000 tickets that were given out, and this is for league requirements and team fulfillment. So no fans in the building, which is unfortunate because the return of Zach Hyman is a big deal. On the top line with Zach Hyman, we have Ryan McLeod and Jesse Puljujarvi. Key name missing from that top line, and we'll get into that momentarily. Tiffany, hello. Second line for the Oilers, Warren Fugel with Leon Draisaitl and Kailer Yamamoto. Third line, Tyler Benson with Devin Shore and Zach Kassian. And the fourth line for the Oil, Brendan Perlini with Colton Scoover and Kyle Turris. On the back end for the Oilers, Darnell Nurse paired up with Evan Bouchard. Duncan Keith with Cody Ceci. Yes, that is ex-Leaf Cody Ceci. And Largeson with Slater Kukiek. In goal, projected Mike Smith is going to get the start. Now, the reason there's some key names missing from the Oilers lineup, they have some injuries in Chris Russell and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. And on the COVID-19 protocol list is Connor McDavid, Derek Ryan, and Tyson Barrie. Very unfortunate that all three are on the COVID list, but I was really excited to see Connor McDavid go one-on-one with Austin Matthews. Now over to the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Maple Leafs projected lineup for tonight. Michael Bunting, a.k.a. known on this channel as Bunt Cake, and Coaster Mom's lost child. Just kidding, Coaster Mom. But Michael Bunting with Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner. The second line for your Toronto Maple Leafs, Alexander Kerfoot with John Tavares and William Nylander. Ilya Mikheyev off a spectacular outing against the Senators. He's in with David Kempf and Wayne Simmons. Then there's Nick Ritchie with Pierre Engvall and Jason Spezza. On the blue line for the Maple Leafs, Morgan Riley paired up with TJ Brody. Jake Muzzin and Justin Hall back together again. Rasmus Sandin and Travis Dermott. And Jack Soupy Campbell is going to get the start. Timothy Lindgren and Alex Biega are scratched from tonight's game. Kasse is on the injured list with an undisclosed injury. Now, the drama leading up to this game, a couple of days ago, Austin Matthews tested positive for COVID-19 with a rapid test. So he was pulled out of practice, and there were rumors swirling that he was not going to be able to participate in tonight's game. However, getting a follow-up PCR test, it was negative, and he has, I think, 2 negative tests now. So he is just in a nick of time and able to play. Great news for Toronto. Not so good for Edmonton, as they have been not very well since the return to hockey. They have not been pulling it together. So it's too bad for the Oilers, but good news for the Maple Leafs. And again, the big news out of Edmonton, Connor McDavid not in tonight's lineup as he is scratched, being placed on the COVID-19 protocol. So real unfortunate, but big news for us. And I'm so glad we're back. And tonight has the potential to be a milestone night. And I'm very excited to have a lot of you here with us for that. We are only 3 subscribers away from the big 400, 3 away from 400. So it would be fantastic if we were able to hit that tonight. So I would ask those who are watching or those who might be picking up the replay, if you have not already subscribed and you wouldn't mind doing so, please hit that subscription button and let's hit that 400 number. Definitely, as you come in, make sure to hit the like. And of course, share the stream out, put it on your social, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. That's right, Coaster Mom. It's a Home Alone moment. We are just about to hit 400. Can you believe it? I certainly can't. What is happening? Let's do that Home Alone moment again. All right, so 400. We can get there. And tonight can be the night, but I'm going to need all of your help. So if you know anyone that's a Leaf fan or into hockey, or you want them just to come out and chat, share the stream out and tell them this is where you want to be. It's going to be fun. Now, as well, coming up for the second intermission, not the second intermission, my gosh, the first intermission, we are going to go back in time to do our trivia from, gosh, I think this was in the late 90s, this trivia. And we've had so much fun doing this. It's been wild. As well, Tim Hortons is out with their brand new Team Canada hockey cards. We've opened a bunch of packs earlier today. There's a separate video that will be coming out with all of those cards showing the openings, but we have one pack we're going to open tonight, and I'm hoping this is the lucky pack. We're going to show off what some of those cards look like. So it was awesome. The Tim Hortons hockey cards, they did a really, really, really nice job with that. So back to the game at hand, as we're going to pull up and compare the two teams, the Oilers and the Leafs. And as we're about to do that, you will notice if you're new here, and oh, hey, Shauna, welcome in. If you are new here, you'll notice a bunch of people playing games. That by hanging out, you're going to receive points. Just by being in the chat, watching the stream, you're going to get points. By doing exclamation mark points, you can see how many points you have. The more points you earn, the higher up on the leaderboard you'll get. So as you're earning points, you'll then have the ability to gamble them. And just as Coaster Mom has done by putting exclamation mark gamble in the amount of points you'd like to gamble, you could win. It's a dice roll. You could win, you could lose. So it's just a little fun we like to have. Now, something else that we've introduced recently, you are able to redeem your points. So if you're not concerned of where your place is in the leaderboard and you just want to have some fun, you have the ability to control the host. And who is the host, you might ask? This guy. So there are certain redemptions you can do, and we'll save them. We won't do them yet. We'll save them for the game. But there is redeem cheer, which means I have to cheer for the other team. So in this case, I have to cheer for the Oilers. There's redeem freeze, which means I have to actually freeze for 10 seconds, which depending on where it takes place in the actual stream during the game could be a challenge. There is, what else did I put in? Oh, redeem shimmy, which means the host has to do a little shimmy. There's redeem disco, but the disco one is very rare and it costs a lot of points. So there's a message that will pop up from the stream bot to tell you all the points, but you can redeem disco. And the brand new one that's out there is redeem floss, where you have to make the host floss. So lots of fun stuff to go as the game goes on. So definitely want to have the fun as we go along. Andrew Ford, welcome in. Happy to have you here. And Chase, welcome back. So happy to have some new folks, some old folks, everybody returning and coming together as we are about to embark on the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Edmonton Oilers.
Let's go.
So excited for tonight's game. I think Coaster Mom is more excited for that redeem floss, but it is okay. And we are going to have a blast. Oh, 398. We got one new subscriber. M. Spain, thank you. Thank you, Spain, for subscribing. That is awesome. 2 away. Hey, Cyberflyer, what's going on? We are 2 away now, 2 away from 400. We can do this. Holy moly. I just got nerves. Whew. Is it hot in here? Is it just me? Whew. 2 away from 400. Insane in the membrane. Oh, can I say that without being copyright? That's okay. We're going to say it all. Anyways, let's look at how these teams compare. Hey, CeeLo, my friend, welcome in. Good evening. Here we go. Looking at the team stats. Power play percentage. Edmonton is first overall in the NHL with a 30.5% scoring chance on the power play. Toronto just behind them in second with a 29.7. But how is that going to change with McDavid out of the lineup? On the penalty kill, Edmonton is 15th, where Toronto is 9th. Face-off percentage. This is where Toronto has dominated, and they are first in the league, where Edmonton is 8th. Toronto in the goaltending categories, goals for and goals against, are 8th and 3rd, where Edmonton is 9th and 21st. So definitely there is some interesting statistics there. We'll have to see how this game plays out. And we're so excited. It looks like the teams are on the ice and they are ready to go. So let's get out of these stats and get ready to drop that puck. Puck is dropped and play is underway. Coach N, welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. Terrell Houston, thanks for coming in. No, we will not be showing the actual game. We are going to be doing the play-by-play and talking through the game. Unfortunately, due to copyright restrictions, we're not able to actually show you the video, but we will be doing our play-by-play and having some fun along the way. So there was a quick whistle on the offside. Puck is dropped. Here comes Edmonton. Dumping it in is Evan Bouchard. Brody in the corner to pick that up. Forechecking hard is Edmonton. Riley's going to come away with it. Riley's going to put it up, hops over center, and that is turned back over to Bouchard. But here comes, who was that? Bunting with a huge forecheck, steals the puck. Brody with it in deep, back down to Bunting. Bunting looking across to Marner. Marner circling, looking to do something. Come on, Mitchell. Come on, Mitchell. Tries to slide it across, and that's picked up easily by Ryan McLeod. And here comes McLeod over the blue line. Edmonton pressing, quick shot tipped high and over the net. Into the corner, it comes for Puljujarvi. Puljujarvi can't make anything happen, so Edmonton's going to start to move it back. Stretch pass. Jesse Puljujarvi with a great opportunity, but a good defensive play, and Puljujarvi ends up in the net. Toronto now, Kerfoot looking to move it up. Over to Johnny Tavares. Tavares, he's going to dump and chase. Goaltenders out to play it around the boards. Back to the point to Muzzin with a quick tip by Tavares, but that's turned aside. Edmonton's going to dump it out. Toronto picks it up in the neutral zone, puts it back to Muzzin, and Toronto's going to reset. Here's Hall looking up ice. Quick pass to Johnny Tavares. Tavares steps in, centers it for Kerfoot off a skate to Nylander with a shot, and just misses the net. Woo! Woo! Wow, this is off to a quick start. Here comes Darnell Nurse. Nurse back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl puts it across to Keogh. Quick shot and a save, and Toronto's going to hold on to that for a whistle. Hey, Josh, welcome in. Walter's brother, I do remember you. Thank you very much for coming in. Ooh, Chase, favorite current player and all-time player. My man, that is a hard question. Favorite current player? Ooh. Favorite current player? I think I'm going to have to go with Bunting right now. Bunting and Spezza, two opposite ends, a young gun and an old-timer for my favorite current player. I'll have to get back to you on my favorite all-time. That's a tough question. Here's the draw to the left of Toronto's goalie. Toronto's going to get it, and they are going to dump it out. Edmonton picks it up in their zone. Can't get it out. Mikheyev with the steal. Quick chance by Kempf, but that was turned over. He kind of bobbled it, and Edmonton is going to dump that out. Zach Kassian trying to forecheck hard. Kassian and Shore just really were overpowering Dermott behind the net, but Toronto's going to pick it out. Here comes Sandin. Sandin to Mikheyev. Mikheyev tried to thread the needle, but couldn't get it through as Benson kind of kicked that aside. Here comes Edmonton now as they pick up the puck and racing up the ice. Devin Shore with a quick move, tried to get it around Riley. Engvall has it in the corner. Toronto's going to reset. Riley's going to put it over to Spezza. Spezza, little dipsy doodle. He's looking, goes back across to the other point. Toronto back to Riley, back to Spezza coming up the middle, but couldn't handle the pass. Now Toronto's going to get it down deep. Edmonton is going to pick that up. Toronto forechecking hard, but just not hard enough, as Bouchard's going to pick it up behind the net. Bouchard's going to move that up to Nurse. Nurse is going to slide that ahead. Comes across, just rolls in on net. Kyle Turris was there, but Campbell is going to hang on to that puck. Wow. These guys are crazy. Crazy. Oh, Coaster Mom won the heist. Gets it all to herself. Whew. Such good excitement. So my all-time favorite Leaf. Oh, there's been so many good ones over the years. I mean, Sundin, Tucker, Sittler, Ricky Vive, Salming. How do you decide? Oh, gosh. Here comes Edmonton now. They've won the draw. They're circling in Toronto zone. Tried to pass it into the slot. Couldn't get it through. They're battling in the corner. Hall's going to move it around. Toronto's looking to get it up and out. Back to Muzzin. Muzzin, long stretch pass. Tried to get it over to Bunting to tip in, but it looks like that goes into the empty seats that are covered. Favorite Leaf? Oh, man. I'm not even sure. Wilf Paymont. Yeah, Wilf Paymont's definitely a good choice. He was pretty special. Bill Barocco, of course. Chase, who is yours? Who is your favorite Leaf all time and current? That's so hard. I can't pick just one. All right, puck is dropped, and here comes Edmonton. Edmonton's going to dump and chase, and this is something we see a lot of in the Toronto games. Here comes Edmonton. Who was that? Yamamoto. Nice little play to try and get it out front, but Toronto's going to recover, and they're going to move it out. Can't get it ahead to Matthews. Stopped there by Draisaitl. Toronto's going to pick it up. Looking to put it in over to Bunting. Bunting is going to put it down deep. Nylander racing in to pick it up, but Edmonton is going to get there first. Puts it around. Tavares picks it up, intercepts, goes back to Kerfoot, but couldn't contain it. Dermott picks it up, goes down deep. Unfortunately, it's the opposite side of where Nylander was. Tavares in with the forecheck. Nylander's going to pick it up, and he's going to... No, he didn't turn it over. He still has it. Dancing in the slot. Quick shot wide. Tavares shoots and scores. Here, I'll switch back to this one. Is the volume better now? Hopefully the volume is better now. Hey, Snoopy, what's going on? Let me know if the volume is better, and I can adjust that at the next scene, at the next commercial break. Okay, so it's just in that other screen. The volume is out, so we'll have to adjust that on the next break when I can. So maybe we'll save that for intermission. All right, thanks chat for letting me know. Appreciate it. Although Coach's nursery rhymes should get you need to start writing these, Coach. All right, we are off to commercial break. And what I will do for this commercial break, let me pause real quick. I'm going to go mute just to try and fix this. So give me 1 sec. All right, you say no, that one doesn't work. I wonder why. I wonder why. Anthony, what's going on? Thanks for popping in. Looks like we're going to have to do some scene maintenance on the audio capture there, so we'll save that for later on. We'll just leave it on this screen. It's not as pretty, but that's okay. We don't need pretty. Oh, boy, what a great goal that was. So happy Toronto jumped out to an early lead. That's exactly what we needed. Oilers are talking on the bench. Zach Hyman chit-chatting with Puljujärvi. They're talking about trying to get back in this game. Not that they're out of the game, but Toronto seems to be all over them. Here we go. Scrum face-off to the right of Campbell. Toronto's going to pick that up and start to move it out. They cannot do so. Edmonton's putting some great pressure on. Stolen. Here comes Edmonton. Scuvier puts it in, held by Campbell, and he actually knocked the net off the post. So low shooting affair so far. Shots are 5-3 in favor of Toronto, and those 3 Edmonton shots have just come. Oh no, Coaster Mom, you didn't do it. Coaster Mom hits me with the disco. Oh boy, thanks, Coaster Mom. All right, I'm gonna have to get some. I'm going to have to do the disco. Here we go. Disco, disco, disco. Ooh. Disco, disco. Why is host dancing? Because he got discoed. Disco, disco. There you go, Coaster Mom. Disco in the house. I'll have to keep an eye for those. If you do a redemption and I miss it, definitely call me out and remind me, because I can't hear the dings and the noises it makes. It just happens if it catches my eye in the corner or I see it in the chat. So if I miss it, definitely let me know. Yes, Walter's brother, we talked about that right off the hop. A great victory over the Ottawa Senators, 6-0. Hey, Sam, welcome in. Sam, how did it go this morning? I unfortunately got tied up at work and I wasn't able to hop in. How was the run stream this morning? Hopefully everything went well and you didn't have to wait in line too much. Trip Billy, hey, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for popping in. Can you guys believe this? We were only 2 subscribers away from 400. 2! It's insane. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching, please consider hitting that subscription button. If you are watching and you know somebody that likes hockey or just wants to come hang out and watch host act a fool, definitely tell them to come and hit that subscription button. We are so close, 2 away. Here we go. Puck is dropped again to the left of Toronto's goalie. It is down now in Edmonton zone. Matthews puts it in deep for Marner, but he can't contain that. Keith fires it around. Kept in at the point, but back behind the net for Keith, and he's going to try take 2. Can't get it out a second time. Here's Bunting, puts it in deep to Matthews, and I got lag on my screen. Oh no. Okay, it's back. Matthews circling around, puts it in the far corner, keeps it in. Here's Bunting, can't get it, but it comes out to Marner. Marner with a quick shot, and that's up high and over the net. Riley's going to pick it up, puts it down deep, quick shot by Bunting, and that's turned away. Rebound! Oh, Marner to Matthews. Matthews with a quick shot, could not put it in. Holy moly. Edmonton brings it out to the neutral zone, stolen by Matthews, and put it in. Bunting chases it down, faked the shot. He's going to carry it around behind the net. He's upended and knocked down. Matthews now with the puck, looking, goes to the corner to Marner. Marner, far side to the point. Back down for Matthews. Matthews circling again. Can't speak. Takes a quick shot, and the sticks are going to tip that up and over the net. Boy, Matthews, Marner, and Bunting were really, really cycling the puck well there. That was stellar. Wife and kids will be directed to subscribe when they get home. Why, thank you. That's right, Coaster Mom. What Coaster Mom says goes. So everyone has to follow Coaster Mom. Subscribe. I can't believe it. It's insane how things have blown up over the last couple weeks. Here we go. Face off to the side in Edmonton's zone. Edmonton's going to win that long stretch pass all the way up the ice. Zach Hyman breaking in. Hyman looking. Oh, that was interfered with. Puljujarvi tried to take it from Hyman, and he ended up turning it over. Muzzin's going to dump it in, and Toronto's going to chase it down. It comes out to Tavares. Tavares with a quick shot and a save by Mike Smith. What an opportunity for Tavares. That was a gift. They may as well put a bow tie on that and serve it up for Christmas morning. Holy moly. That rebound came right out to Tavares on his stick. I can't believe he didn't bury that. Oh, but in the replay, it was a rolling puck. All right, Johnny T, I'll give you that one. That's right, Josh. It is always fun to watch the kids play. That's it. Who doesn't love hockey? Everybody should love hockey. All right, puck is dropped, and we are back in action. 11:20 left to go in the first. Edmonton has it in the neutral zone, looking to put it in deep, and they are going to chase it down. Riley's going to pick it up, looking up ice. What on earth was that? That was an airmail package delivered all the way down the ice, but Edmonton's going to pick it up, and they're going to go down the ice. So both teams are going to make some line changes. Brody's going to put that in deep behind the net. Edmonton's going to pick it up and start to move. Tyler Benson tries to get it up, can't do so. Turned over. Engvall kind of looking, steers it back as Toronto's changing again. Back to Sandin. Sandin's going to go for a little skate. Tries to put it ahead to Ritchie. Ritchie over the blue line. He's going to dump it in right on net. Easily held by Smith. And Spezza with a little snow job there for the goalie as he comes in. Stops tight. Just gives him a little spray. Walter's brother, do you have 130 subs? Yes, my friend, we are past 130 subs. We are currently sitting at 398 subs. My God, I still can't believe it. It's that Home Alone moment. So we are 2 away from 300. So Walter's brother, if you know any of your friends that want to come hang out with us, tell them to come and subscribe. All the kids are doing it. All right, here comes Sandin. Sandin has the puck for the Leafs. He's moving it up, putting it into Edmonton zone, but they are going to recover and circle around and slow it down. Here they come again. Darnell Nurse putting it up ahead for Colton Scouvier. Oh, no. How did that go in? Edmonton with the goal. Edmonton putting it in. Let me see this replay. Let me see the replay. Banked it in off the boards. Oh, wow. It was a nice play. Let's throw this replay up here real quick. Nice little chip in. Nice goal. Nice goal. Nice goal. Perlini puts it in. Good for you, Perlini. Good for you. So, oh my gosh, are we at 400? Did we get 400? I got to refresh my screen here. My Streamlabs hasn't updated. No way. No way. Let me refresh my other screen here. Let me refresh my other screen here. I'm going to have to move it out of my box because I can't see. Oh my God, it's there. 400. 400. Oh my God, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you a million times over. Holy moly. Holy moly. Cheers to all of you. Hats off. I'm not taking my hat off, but hats off to you guys for making that happen. Thank you. What a huge play. Haggle the bagel, bunt cake. Coaster Mom, that's right. Haggle the bagel, better than bunt cake. The battle of the baked goods. All right, back to the game. There is a game going on. Oh, I can't. Holy moly. Streamlabs, I need you to update. So I can see. I need to see this on my Streamlabs. Okay, let me. I believe it. I see it. It's on the screen. Let me go into Studios because I need to see it in Studios. Studios is there. 400. Unbelievable. So that calls for a new banner. Let's go. We can take this off and we can refresh this. Whoops. This is the one we need to. We did it. 400 subs. Boom. Here we go. Thank you guys so much. Holy, from everybody at the Samwelb family, we thank you. I couldn't have done this without each and every one of you, whether you've been following us and supporting us for months and months, or whether you just came and found us today. Thank you a million times over. I can't express how much this means to me and everybody and how excited we are. So I just wanted to take a moment and really from the bottom of my heart say thank you guys so much. Sorry. Okay. Yes. Thank you guys. This is kind of embarrassing. That's right, Coach. You were. It's funny. We had a video we saw from not long ago when we were really starting off, and we had 6 subscribers. And to get to this level is unbelievable. And I give you guys, 98% of the credit. I'll give the kids the other 2% of the credit, but you guys did this, so thank you. Yeah. Thank Josh. Yeah, Trip. Thank you. Thank everybody who's shared out the channel and the stream. And did I just miss a goal? Oh no, it was a replay. Whew. But thank you guys all so much. Coaster Mom, you were right there at the beginning as well. Oh, here we go. Edmonton in the zone. What is happening right now? I'm so confused. I'm hearing sounds all over. Oh, no, that didn't just happen. Edmonton with another goal goes up 2-1. Look at this. You guys have me so verklempt. I wasn't paying attention there. But wow, Max, welcome in, Max. Oh, Max has huge news. All right, Max, hit us with your huge news. Holy cow. Okay, here we go. Puck is dropped. We're back in action. That was Draisaitl with his 26th goal of the year. If anybody's going to score, it's going to be Leon. This guy's a beast. We're going to look at the stats, but I think Draisaitl is leading the league or tops in goals and points. So it's going to come back. Campbell's going to play it behind the net. Kerfoot's going to play it all the way back, but no Leaf was there. Edmonton's going to pick that up for the steal. looking to move it around. Hyman in the corner, battling hard. Comes out in front. Ooh, held up Campbell. Very, very close. Whew. Wow. I need a drink. Big news, Max. I now have 2 channels. Me and my friends have started a new channel based on top 10 fandom videos. Oh, very cool, Max. Oh, wow. You guys have just made my whole night, and I haven't even told you what's upcoming yet. Okay, here comes Toronto. We're going to have a wonderful, wonderful first intermission show coming up for you guys. Edmonton, in Edmonton zone. Edmonton's shooting it around, intercepted by Toronto. Toronto looking to press hard, but Edmonton's going to steal that, almost a breakaway, but 3-on-2, quick shot, and turned aside by Campbell. Edmonton moving again, trying to come through. If he turns around, I'll tell you who it is. Devon Shore. Great moves by Devon Shore. Kempf can't get it out. Edmonton keeps it in. Forechecking hard. Kempf now has it. Just gets it out. Gets it ahead to McCabe. McCabe steps over the blue line. Stops. Quick shot. And that's turned aside and held by Smith. Now, Edmonton did play last night, so they want to run with this momentum while they can, while they're hot, because their legs are going to get tired real soon. That's right, Josh. Don't let that Hyman break free. Hyman is having such an amazing year. I was so sorry that he left Toronto. He was one of my favorite players. Definitely one of the hardest workers. Toronto wins the draw, back to the point, across to Sandin. Sandin quick throws it to the net, and that's grabbed in a crowd by Mike Smith, and he's going to hold on to that. When Hyman gets going, he's so good. And I think Edmonton, would they pay him $5 million, something like that? I think he's worth every penny. He brings it day in and day out. Puck is dropped. Here comes Edmonton trying to get it out. Simmons, keep that in. He does. He gets it down deep, but it's going to go to the corner for Duncan Keith. Amazing that Duncan Keith is still playing. He's got to be like 60. No, I'm just kidding. He's not that old, but he's up there. He's been around for a long time. Puck is shot up and over the glass, and we are going to have another whistle coming back. So I'm waiting. I want to switch up the stats here and look at what Draisaitl has done, because he has been on a tear. Him and McDavid have been at the tops of the league from day one this year. I'm not sure where he currently sits right now. Puck is dropped back to Brody. Brody's going to dump it to Matthews. Matthews couldn't keep it in. It does come out. Brody's going to pick that up, and he's going to circle back. Puts it into it wasn't Matthews. Maybe it was, but he got bumped off the puck anyways. And here comes Draisaitl again. Draisaitl puts it down deep for Brody. Brody's going to pick it up, but Yamamoto's putting pressure on him. Comes around the net. Riley's going to scoop that up, and Fiogel is all over him. Back to Draisaitl in the corner. Draisaitl goes back to the point. Ceci puts it across the other side, down deep again for Draisaitl. Draisaitl slides it into Ceci. Ceci with a quick shot. Doesn't get through a crowd. Marner can't win these races to the pucks. Puck's going to come back around to Ceci. Ceci throws it in front. How many times can you say Ceci in a 2-minute span? Finally, Toronto picks it up, and Riley is going to start to move it up the ice. Dumped all the way down, and that is going to be called for icing. He does have rings from Chicago. He was awesome in Chicago. But yeah, he's been playing a real long time. Good, solid defenseman. Definitely, starting to lose a step, but he is awesome. Yeah, Coaster Mom, those are birthday balloons back there. The big guy with his big 1-2 moving up in the world. That was over Christmas, actually. I think Andrew Ford is us in regards to Draisaitl, second in points behind McDavid. Yeah, they are such a 1-2 punch. Now it's in the corner to the left of the goalie, passed back to the point, and that went past everybody. And it looks like, it wasn't a pass. It was Toronto that dumped it out, and that is going to be icing again. 5:33 left in the first. So in January, Edmonton has really fallen off. Their percent of time leading is only 4.2%, which is 24th in the league. They really have not had a good start to this new year. But it has been a bizarre twist for the Canadian teams. So Brody looking to get it out for Toronto. Edmonton is really pinching it in, pinching tight. Now it comes out to Kerfoot. Oh, Kerfoot tried to go to Tavares, but couldn't turn the puck over. Toronto needs to get this out and get a change going. Riley looking to hold it. Nylander goes around behind the ice to Brody. Brody looking to do something. They are barely skating right now. These guys need a change and badly. Here's Riley. He's holding it, puts it down to center, over to Kerfoot. They're going to dump it in. Now they all go off the ice and get their changes. Finally, that was a really long shift. The trouble when you get stuck with a couple icings. Fresh legs finally on the ice for Toronto. Picking it up just inside the blue line was Mikheyev, but he couldn't handle it. Edmonton's going to break out off the bounce pass. Here comes Cassian with the move and a nice save by Campbell. Toronto's going to pick it up, and they're going to start moving now. Here comes Engvall, far side, dumps it around behind the net. Mikheyev on the chase. Mikheyev can't get it past Ceci. Ceci's going to take it in the corner on the other side, and he's going to start to move it up. They can't get it out. Engvall keeps it in. Little trip pass back to Mikheyev. Mikheyev looking to Dipsy Doodle, gets himself some open ice. In the corner, looking. Finally, Edmonton's going to catch up, and it's going to be Keith that's going to push him off the puck. Keith and Shore battling against Engvall. Engvall's trying to hold it in, and it's going to slide out behind the net back to Ceci. Ceci's going to tip that back to Keith. Keith with a long pass all the way up to Devon Shore, and he's just going to tip that over Toronto's line. Toronto very quick to grab and turn that in. Tried to make a play and catch Edmonton sleeping on the change. Here comes a stretch pass back. Toronto putting it in deep into Edmonton territory. Bunting goes behind the net for Marner. Marner tried to get it to Matthews, but couldn't do so. Fogle trying to get it out. Looking. Really being hounded there by Marner. Finally going to slide it up and out to Bouchard, and he's going to put it in. Quick opportunity there by Yamamoto, but he fanned on the shot. Matthews working hard behind the net, trying to make something happen defensively. Edmonton seems to be passing the puck with ease. They're going to throw it in front. Oh my gosh. Open net opportunity for Fogle, but couldn't capitalize on it. Bouchard back to Draisaitl. He's going to throw it in front. That's going to hit a skate, and there is a whistle on the play. Wow, they are moving fast and furious. Oh, is there a freeze? Did I see a redeem freeze? Coaster Mom with the freeze. Okay, I'll give you the Home Alone freeze pose. 3, 2, 1. All right, there's your freeze. Thank you, CeeLo. Much appreciated. As much as it's thanks to me, it's thanks to everybody here, because I definitely couldn't have done it without all of you guys. So thank you a million times over. Whew, what a game this has turned out to be. They are just going back and forth. The action. How are the shots? Let's take a look. I haven't looked at the stats at all during this first period. 12 shots to 9. So a little low on the shots, but that's okay. It's been a lot of back and forth action. Not as much dump and chase as we typically see, which is nice. They're actually kind of grinding it out and playing. Duke, welcome in. Thank you so much for popping in. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. And while it's that commercial, I definitely want to say it's so good to be back and coming live, doing some play-by-play for you guys today. Taking off the couple weeks over the Christmas break. I know there were a bunch of postponed and canceled games and all that, but I really miss doing it. So happy to be back here with you guys tonight, and that you guys are hanging out and having some fun. They have a mic'd up segment with Zach Hyman. So I want to see those highlights after the game. Usually they'll post the mic'd up segments on social media. So if you're curious what hockey players talk about, definitely search for mic'd up. they're always fun to watch. And especially when a player like Hyman kind of returns to Toronto and has all his buds on the other side of the rink. So here we go. Puck is dropped. Toronto's going to win that. They're going to pick it up and dump it down. Please don't be icing. Just a little too far for icing. This is where, at practices, coach should run curling drills, because if they learn to get just the right weight, the puck can drift and just get there, but not quite far enough for icing. So they're saying Hyman has 185 points in 365 games, I think is what I saw in that stat before it disappeared. But that was awesome. Yeah, it's interesting, CeeLo? So CeeLo's comment, he thought he'd hear a lot when he's at the glass, but he really didn't hear much. I thought the same when I was at basketball. I sat courtside for a Raptors game, and I thought I'd hear tons of trash talking and all that. And you really don't. You don't hear, the sound doesn't travel as much as you think it would. And especially in hockey with the glass and all that, keeping the sound in and the music and the, reverb from the fans cheering and talking, you just don't hear as much as you think you would. It's a very interesting sensation because you're really expecting to hear that. And you can see their mouths moving, but you just can't hear what they're talking about. All right, 2:36 left in the first. Face-off at center ice. Puck is dropped. Matthews is going to win that, and he's going to pull it back to Riley. Riley tries to put it up, but hits the official. Matthews is going to pick it up. He's going to step on line against 3 Oilers. Puts it in deep for Bunting. Bunting's going to tip that back. Comes around Brody, circling, puts it down in the corner for Matthews, who's kind of pushed up from behind. With Scuvier, in the corner, dumped down, comes back around to Riley. Riley looking to put it in front. Oh, what an opportunity there for Bunting, but he couldn't get a stick on it. Here comes Ceci. Ceci stepping over the ice, drops it back. Quick movement, backhand shot by Perlini, and that's saved. And here comes Bunting now, picks it up down the other side, drops it back to Bunting. Bunting throws it in front. Good save by Smith. Love Bunting skates down, chewing on his mouth guard the whole way with half hanging out of his mouth. True hockey player. Here's Hall. Hall circling back around. Dropped it for Nylander. Nylander back to Muzzin. Muzzin goes a long way, and that's tipped in by Kerfoot. Toronto's looking to keep it down in the corner. It squeaks out, and Edmonton's going to come away with that. But it's turned over. Almost a good forecheck by Nylander. He better get out of the zone, though. There he goes. Toronto's going to just dump it right back in. Behind the net, Kerfoot throws it out in front. Stolen by Edmonton. Kept in by Hall. Hall is playing a great game so far. Here comes Edmonton now. Draisaitl again. Tips it in. Back to Draisaitl. Circling around. He's pressured by Kerfoot and Nylander. Still is able to get the pass off. Draisaitl is so strong on his skates. But pass is going to be tipped up and into the net. He didn't hurt the face, did he? Are you referring to Bunting? No, his face is okay. his Adam Sandler baby face. I forget who called that out to me. Somebody said, I think it might have been Brian Kay, that Bunting looked like Adam Sandler, and now I can't undo that. I always see that when I see his face. 50 seconds left. Puck is dropped, and Leafs are going to come away with it. Move it up to Mikheyev. Mikheyev tips it up to Engvall. Engvall back to Kempf. Looks at Mikheyev with a weird bouncing kind of smack out of the air. But Smith is going to hold on to that. Lots of opportunities floating around. Hey, John, welcome in. Thanks for joining us this evening. What a first period so far. So coming up at the intermission, we are going to open our pack of Tim Horton's Team Canada hockey cards just out today, and we will have some trivia. So you'll definitely want to stick around for that. They don't have baby faces for long. That's very true, Josh. That is very true. Between the missing teeth and scars, yeah, hockey players do not have baby faces for long. It's actually amazing they make it to the NHL with a baby face. Like Thomas Kaberloff. You remember Kaberloff from back in the early 90s? He had a baby face. So face off in the Edmonton zone, shot all the way down for icing. So we are just going to pick it up and move it right back. Davey boy, welcome in. Happy to see you here. Thanks for coming to hang out. Time to bench Marner. I agree, sir. He has been floating around a little too much. And if you notice, he tends to get in the way a lot. Every time you watch Matthews cut across, he ends up running into Marner. Here we go. Puck is dropped. Oh, no. Little psych out by the official. They're going to reset. Now he drops. Matthews is going to win that back to Nylander. Nylander to the point to Brody with a quick shot. Scores! It's in the net! Davey boy, what timing you had. You come in and the Leafs score. Awesome. Yes, ties it up right at the end of the period. That is exactly what we need to see happen. How did that go in? Let's get the replay. I'll wait for the replay. Here we go. We'll throw that up. Brody with the quick shot. Oh, it hit a skate and then a shin pad and deflected in. It was a double dinger. Brody with the shot. It goes off. Oh, off the Edmonton stick, off Bouchard's stick, off Marner's skate, and then off Darnell Nurse's leg to go in. Bing, bang, bong, and tips it in his own net past Smith. Doesn't matter how it goes in. It all counts. 2-2, tied up. 15 seconds left in the first period. Back to the point. Here comes Hall from Muzzin, looking to chip it out. They're going to do so. Edmonton's going to pick it up. Goes across ice to Puljujarvi. Puljujarvi's going to dump it in on net. And that, my friends, is going to do it for the end of the first period. Good first period of hockey. That was awesome. That was awesome. So let's take a look real quick at the statistics for this period, and then we'll get into the good stuff. So stick around as we run through. Here's the goal scorers for, whoops, as I push the wrong button. Here are the goal scorers for the first period. William Nylander, his 16th of the year from Kerfoot. Brendan Perlini, his 2nd of the year from Scuvier and Turris. Draisaitl is 26 from Yamamoto and Fogel. And Mitchell, they credited it to Mitch Marner from Brody and Matthews. So Mitch Marner gets his 7th as it kind of dinged off him before going into the net. Shots in the first period, 15 for Toronto, 9 for Edmonton. No penalties to report in that first period. Face-off percentage, 63% for Toronto, 37% for the Oilers. 4 block shots for Edmonton, 2 for Toronto. 8 takeaways for Edmonton, only 3 for Toronto. 3 giveaways for Edmonton, 4 giveaways for Toronto. And these are the stats I like to pay close attention to because Toronto is traditionally horrible in the giveaway section. And the hits are pretty even. 7 hits for Edmonton, 6 for Toronto. So a good game, pretty even in the scoreboard, very close. Well, not really close in the shots. Toronto has the advantage, and Toronto has the advantage in the faceoffs, but everything else is relatively even. Looking across at the out-of-town scoreboard, there aren't many games today. Pittsburgh St. Louis is tied at 0s with 15 minutes left in the first, so that must have started at 7:30. Vancouver and New York Islanders is postponed. So that's it for the out-of-town scoreboard. We're going to crack open this pack of hockey cards and do some trivia. Hey, Triton, welcome in. Tribilly, there is no emoji for bunt cake, only bagel. I love that. Yeah, we'll need to get a. How do I make custom emojis? We need to make a bunt cake emoji. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Let me highlight that. I love that. The bagel. Hagel the bagel. That was awesome. Triton, really? You're going to kind of roll in just like that and already drop a shimmy? Oh my gosh. Oh, my custom images aren't showing up. That's too bad. I put some custom images up, but they just want to show it as a gift, but that's okay. Here's your shimmy, Triton. It's the shimmy time. It's the shimmy time. All right. There you go as your little shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Okay, so if you need to grab a drink, feel free. Now's the time. Grab a drink, use the facilities, do all that. We are going to play some trivia. But first and foremost, we're going to open these hockey cards. Now, these, I'm going to hold this up real close to the camera. These Tim Hortons trading cards, these were done really for the Olympics. And we're not sending our NHL players to the Olympics anymore, but they still release them. They are absolutely gorgeous cards. We opened a bunch earlier this evening. I have a video recorded of that. That's going to be going up on YouTube probably after the game. If I can get it done, it might go up tomorrow, but there'll definitely be the video. So if you enjoy watching kind of packs get opened up, if you've watched some of my other Tim Hortons hockey card videos, you'll definitely want to keep an eye out for that one. We're going to open this, and then we're going to do some trivia as well. We have a new Lego Live that's going to be coming up real soon. We started building the pirate ship. We've done, Amazing Races on tonight, Christina. I'll have to catch up with that. I used to love Amazing Race. If you've seen our other Lego Live videos, we did the Darth Vader head, which was awesome. And thank you guys for checking that out. We're going to do the first kind of 4 or 5 bags of the pirate ship. There's 8 in total. We're going to do the last 3 live. So I didn't realize that took so long to do. So we'll do the last 3 bags live. So that's a stream that's upcoming. We have the hockey card stream upcoming. That's a new word. Upcoming. And we have, we invested in a new mattress set. If you would have saw on my Instagram, if you follow my Instagram, Samwelb12, you definitely want to check that out. We invested in the new Endy foam mattress and pillow and set. So we broke that open, we set that up. So we're going to do our review, and there'll be a video on that coming up real soon as well. Coaster Mommy built the Lego holiday camper the other day. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we did the camper as well. How much fun was the camper? It is such a cool set that they put together. Yeah, thank you, Josh. Right. Upcoming, trending worldwide, started by me. Upcoming. Oh, Triton with the disco redeem already. Well, at least, my friend, you waited for intermission. So thank you for that. Thank you for waiting. Okay, let's do, what's a good disco one to do? We'll do, okay, the disco wave. Well, that was a bad one. Disco. Oh, no, this way. Disco. For any new viewers watching, yes, you can control the host by redeeming, but there's only a few discos available. Okay, let's open these hockey cards. Enough juking and jiving. Let's see what we get in these cards. I pulled out my dad's Esso Station Lego sets last month. Oh, that's so cool. I remember when Esso, actually, I don't think they called it Esso. I think it was Imperial Oil, did a Playmobil set, which was really, really cool. Okay, here we go. We are opening the cards. So I will show these to you. We got base card Taylor Hall. I'll save the insert for last. Base card Mitchell Marner. Very fitting that I get a Leaf during the Leaf broadcast. And that was close. That was close. It's not a huge hit. But on my video earlier today, there was one player that I said, I really hope I get a blank player. And I just got him. Now, this is the Team Canada Upper Deck Canvas Moments. It's not rare. It's not a rare card, but it's the guy I wanted. The greatest player of all time, number 99, Wayne Gretzky. The man, the myth, the legend who almost made me curse. Wayne Gretzky. I'll take any card that has this man's name on it. He is, I forget who asked me. I think it was Chase asked me earlier who my favorite Leaf was. I'm still going to say Wayne Gretzky because he was rumored to be coming to the Leafs so many times. Wayne Gretzky, my favorite player of all time. So very excited to pick that up. Whew. The upcoming of Gretzky. Upcoming of curse words almost happened. Let me tuck these away. I'll have to get a little little penny sleeve for that. So those are the Upper Deck hockey cards. Real nice. They did a stellar job. Now let's play some trivia. Let us play some trivia. Oh, I don't remember which side I opened last time. I don't want to ask you guys the same questions. The good news is I still haven't gone to see the eye doctor, so it is still tough for me to actually read some of these questions. All right. Here we go. First question. It is a movie question. Let me just keep an eye on the clock. What teen movie includes the line, "My plastic surgeon doesn't want me to do any activity where balls fly at my nose"? Again, what teen movie includes the line, "My plastic surgeon doesn't want me to do any activity where balls fly at my nose"? There you go. Clueless. That is correct. Clueless. What an awesome movie. I actually just watched it recently and it is so funny. Major League, good guess, coach. That could definitely fit in, but Clueless is the correct answer. What's the answer here? I think I asked this previously, but that's okay. I'll ask it again. Who was the first Spice Girl to release a solo album? The first Spice Girl to release a solo album. Host, did we add floss yet? Yes, Triton, we did add the floss. Baby Spice? It is not Baby Spice, but that is a good guess. My favorite, my personal favorite, and I hate to admit it, I liked Sporty Spice. She was spunky. But which Spice Girl was the first to release a solo album? Bun Cake Spice. I like Bun Cake Spice. All right, Triton, I owe you a floss. I'll floss while you guys are thinking who the first Spice Girl was to release a solo album. Oh, it's hard. Not a lot of space here. So you're only gonna get maybe. Hang on. Here we go. Oh, Trip Billy, you were so close. I saw Haggle Spice, and it's very close. Okay, here's your floss, Triton. Ready? Oh, got to turn this down a little bit. There you go. Not Posh Spice. Not Posh Spice. All right, let me get back settled here. I'm going to keep that one aside and look for a new question while you're thinking. Interesting. I didn't know that. All right, I'll give you the answer. It was Ginger Spice. Jerry Halliwell was the first Spice Girl to release a solo album. Here's one. Let's see if you guys know this. This is a tough question. Movie. Who played the uncredited role of the oily national news anchorman in broadcast news? Again, who played the uncredited role of the oily national news anchorman in broadcast news? Ghoster Mom, the only one I didn't say. Yeah, it happens that way. Josh, I usually floss one-handed and the neighbors get mad. Oh boy. Oh, and the neighbors get mad. All right, this is a tough one. I don't recall seeing the movie Broadcast News. Not Pee Wee Herman, like the complete opposite end of the spectrum of Pee Wee Herman. I don't even know if I can give a good hint. Uncredited. So uncredited. So it's probably a cameo or something. We need a clue. All right. This actor was also in one of the original or one of the earlier Batman movies. So this actor was also in one of the older Batman movies. And one of his lines in the Batman movie was, "Do you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I ask that of all my prey." That was his line in Batman. Not Michael Keaton. But Michael Keaton was so good. Triton. Oh, you're laughing at Triton. I thought you were guessing Triton. Yes, Snoopy, Jack Nicholson is correct. It is correct. All right, let's see. Buzz. Jack Nicholson. Yeah, Jack was so awesome. He was awesome as Joker. Here we go. In Buzz, this is a Buzz category. On what TV show did Matt Damon let the world and Minnie Driver know they were broken up? So on what TV show, essentially, did Matt Damon announce that him and Minnie Driver were broken up? Do. So there's really like only one. Nope, not SNL. What TV show? And not Ellen, pre-Ellen, long before Ellen. But you're in the right ballpark there, Coaster Mom. Oprah. That is correct. It was Oprah. Okay, let's pick another card. Interesting. Is that correct? All right. This says, looks like the second period could be starting shortly. So here's an interesting one for you. Now, keep in mind, these are quite old. What action film star got his start in the adult film Party at Kitty and Studs? What action film star got his start in the adult film Party at Kitty and Studs? If you know this, no judgment. I'm going to assume you've heard this random fact elsewhere and haven't actually watched countless times this movie, Party at Kitty and Studs. Unless, Triton, that's going to be your next movie night selection. No, not Arnold. There it is, Josh. And Peter, Sly Stallone, Sylvester Stallone is correct. Peter, welcome in. All right, one more on this card. This is from the Fad. What is the alter ego of comic book vigilante Frank Castle? Again, what is the alter ego of comic book vigilante Frank Castle? I love this character. He has a TV show on Netflix, or I guess did on Netflix. There were a couple movies. The Punisher. That's right, Coaster Mom. The Punisher. Loved I really liked Dolph Lundgren's portrayal of the Punisher. He was pretty awesome. Thomas Jane did a nice Punisher as well. But I forget the new guy who's playing Punisher, who was in The Walking Dead. He's done a really, really good job. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take 1 minute. I'm going to kind of try and figure out the audio issue before the next period starts. So hang tight, don't go anywhere. I'm going to try and fix this audio issue. So I will be back in a second. I am just going to switch screens. Hang tight. There we go. Can you guys hear me on this screen now? I think I see what the issue was, and hopefully that resolved it. I actually should have made an intermission banner. But give me a thumbs up in the chat or just say good or something so I know you can hear me. And yes, we fixed it. So I'll let you in on a little streamer secret. I can go back to the other page. I don't know why some of these Streamlab numbers haven't updated either. The period is just getting back underway, so I'll have to share that secret with you for the next commercial break. But puck is back in play, and we are live in Toronto zone. Toronto now going left to right. Edmonton's going to steal that, and Draisaitl's going to dump that in deep behind the net. Edmonton with some early pressure on the fresh ice, stolen by Marner and turned over. Here comes Bunting. Bunting's going to get it over center ice, and he is kind of hooked by Foegele, and that's turned over. Changes for Toronto as Draisaitl brings it back, tips it out past Matthews. Here comes Edmonton starting to move up, chips it over the line. Toronto referees get out of the way. Campbell's going to play it behind the net over to Justin Hall. Hall taking a look up ice. Quick pass up, and that's tipped at center ice. Tried to get it to Nylander, but couldn't do so. And Edmonton's going to play that back. Now it comes to Nylander. He moves it to Kerfoot. Kerfoot back to his D-man. Hall looking to set up again. He's being watched very closely by Hyman behind the net. And now Toronto's going to move it up. Too far out of the reach of Nylander. That's going to be called for icing. So I use Streamlabs for my setup in the various scenes, and I switch between different computers. So I have my Streamlabs is only set up on one computer. So depending on what computer I use, depends on which webcam, which camera I use. And I don't want to keep adding and removing from the setup in Streamlabs. So there's a toggle when I can make something visible on stream or not visible. And the audio, I had it unchecked on this one particular scene, which is why you couldn't hear. So I just couldn't see. The little button was so small to show that it was crossed out. But that's okay. Now you guys know the secrets of the stream. Puck is dropped. Edmonton back in Toronto zone. Quick shot, and that's going to be snagged down by Campbell, and he's going to hold on to that. Now let's switch screens and get you back into the actual screen that I like to use. There we go. So in the bottom right-hand corner, you should be able to see the players that are on the ice. It is courtesy of NHL.com. Sometimes it does take a few minutes for it to refresh, but at least it'll give you an idea of who is there. Host that rule 101 of Streamlabs, make sure audio is enabled. Yeah, that's for sure. Can't do much without the audio. All my years in Chicago have prepared me for apocalyptic inch of snow. Josh, I don't know if you were around a couple weeks ago. I think you might have been on the stream. I don't remember, when we walked around the neighborhood and we ended up doing a snow angel. It was quite entertaining. So you want to talk about an inch of snow? I think there was probably about an inch, give or take. So definitely go and watch the snow angel at the end of that stream. It was pretty funny. So Edmonton pinching in Toronto zone, and Toronto is going to get that out. Edmonton looking to move it up ice. Now we're stuck in this neutral zone kind of trap game. But here comes Edmonton going wide, cutting in front. Big move by Brendan Perlini. And he is kind of tripped up as he crossed in front of the net. No harm, no foul. Back in Edmonton zone, they're looking to move it over the blue line. Here they come. Toronto, Dermott standing up tough in on Scuvier. Comes behind the net, out to Mikheyev. Mikheyev is going to go for a little skate, and now he's going to turn around and look to set it up. Good forechecking by Yamamoto. He is a good kid. Really like Yamamoto. In for Spezza. Spezza tries to go back to Simmons, but couldn't connect that pass. I don't think Spezza played all that much in the first period. Here comes Edmonton now. Edmonton pushing hard. Draisaitl goes down deep behind the net. comes out, squeezes out. Richie is going to don't pass it in front of your own net, Richie. Come on. They teach you that in novice. Toronto's going to send it all the way down the ice. Smith is going to come out to play it and get it out of harm's way. Is that going to be enough for icing? Oh, it didn't. Isn't called for icing. Brody's going to turn and start moving it up. Here comes Toronto. Matthews stepping over Edmonton's line, trying to cut in front, but he's held off very nicely by Darnell Nurse. Now Toronto's coming in front. There's Bunting back to the point to Hall. Hall with a shot. Oh, good stop. Bunting gets it back, puts it back to Hall. Hall around the net to Marner. Marner working it out in front, puts it back over to Hall. Hall now in the corner, moving up, circles back. Looking, back to the point for Muzzin. Muzzin with a quick shot, hits a skate and deflects wide. Draisaitl's going to pick that up and start moving it ahead. He has Hyman with him. Hyman racing down into the corner, takes Hall into the boards, but Muzzin's going to pick that up, and now he's going to move it. Toronto on the move. Marner puts it over to Matthews. Matthews, great little dipsy doodle, gets it in with a shot, deflected up and wide. Bunting picks up the rebound, dropped it there. Edmonton is going to pick it up. Ryan McLeod looking to move it out of the zone to safety. He's going to hit the center ice line, and he's going to keep going. In over the line, quick shot, and that's going to be held by Campbell. Nice little play by Ryan McLeod with a coast-to-coaster, picked it up and went all the way down the ice, and a nice save by Campbell. Good start to the period for Edmonton. Not such a good start for Toronto. Edmonton has definitely come out, and they are pressing hard. If you watch a lot of hockey, and especially a lot of East Coast games versus West Coast in the two divisions, you definitely see the West Coast teams are a lot have a lot more speed. They work hard. They just play faster. Toronto and the Eastern teams are still a lot of skill, but a little bit more gritty. So we are getting ready for puck drop. And dipsy doodle, are we Flanders now? Yeah, that's an official hockey term, dipsy doodle. Dipsy doodly doo. Toronto now behind Edmonton's net. Nylander in with the forecheck. He's in there with Kerfoot. Edmonton, though, is going to get that out and can't be kept in. Here comes Benson. Benson tripped up at the line, but able to make the pass across to Devon Shore. Devon Shore loses the puck, and Toronto dumps that out. Nylander trying to chase it down, but just can't do so. Lagesson bring it up. Oh, big collision as he takes out Tavares. Puck comes behind Toronto's net. Tries to put it in front. Can't capitalize on Cassian. Benson back behind the net. Trying to dig hard. He's actually holding on to Kempf. Whistle blown. There's a penalty for tripping. Who's he giving it to? Looks like Kempf is going to get our first penalty of the night, even though you could have called them both there. Yes, he tripped him up, but Cassian was holding on. Huge hit. Lagesson coming out of the zone. It's almost like a crossbody on on Tavares. Pixar, it didn't happen. I missed the replay. I got too busy talking. Oh, you were talking to me. You're talking to Shauna. If we get an inch of snow for snow day, yes, Shauna, definitely need to get the snow angel going. We should have a national-wide snow angel making contest for those who have snow. Oh, quick shot by Edmonton. For those who don't have snow, they could do beach angels. So it's back behind Edmonton's net, and they're going to start to move it up as they have 1:40 left in the power play. Edmonton with the drop back. Here comes Draisaitl. I hate that drop back. Draisaitl cycling it behind the net. Marner's going to pick it up. Can't get it out, but big hit at the line by Kerfoot. Tell me you're calling a penalty. Tell me you're calling a penalty. Hang on, folks. I need to see this replay. So they're showing Draisaitl's good opportunity. Good save. You're not showing a replay, so maybe it wasn't a penalty. Okay, so they're just calling it offside. It's weird whenever the ref makes a call and it's not the linesman on an offside. It makes me a little nervous. But he could have called a hand pass. Either way, we have a face-off and back down to the Edmonton zone. Trip Billy of 6 inches on the ground right now, and it's 9 degrees. Wow, that's crazy. It was warm today. I think it was about 5 degrees here, and rainy. So a lot of our snow that we had kind of melted or slushified. So we get all that nice wet slush. 50 seconds left in the power play. 2-2 is the score. Back down in Edmonton zone as they are looking to get something going on this power play. Edmonton dumps it down into Toronto zone. Toronto, Riley's going to pick it up, but he turns it over. Puljujarvi starts the setup. Ceci gets it over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl cross the ice. Quick snapshot. Oh, good save, and it's turned aside. Engvall's going to flip that out, and it is going to come. Where is the puck? Oh, went all the way down the ice. I think the cameraman got a little confused. Host, can you make a slush angel? Let me think about that. No. I don't mind snow, but slush. There's nothing worse than that feeling of slush, even when you're walking in it. Here comes Kerfoot, shorthanded, but the penalty is about to expire. Toronto in Edmonton zone, back to even strength, quick shot. Kerfoot's going to pick it up, back to 5-on-5. Oh, the Leafs went to pass it, back to no one on the point. It comes all the way down the ice. 12 minutes, just over 12 minutes left in the second period. Toronto's going to dump it in and tip it back into Edmonton zone. Smith plays it back around the net to Keith. Keith cycles it up. Stolen by Toronto. Good play. Here comes Tavares. Tavares takes a shot wide of the net. He was going short side, glove high. Just couldn't hit the spot. Darnell Nurse taking it behind the net. Stolen by Toronto. Puts it in front. Oh my gosh. Tavares, or Matthews to Nylander to Tavares to the empty net, and he fanned on it and missed a wide open net. My gosh. Edmonton's going to pick that up and clear it in. Campbell's going to grab it. Sandin is going to set that up. That's right. He was very worried about an inch of snow. Behind Edmonton's net, Simmons battling hard in the corner, being pushed around by, I can't even pronounce his name, Kokiek. Stolen by Spezza. Oh, good work with the foot there by Lagesson. Lagesson used the foot to kind of soccer kick that up to skate, get it out. Down in the corner, oh, Ritchie with another one of those passes in front of the net. Quick shot by Edmonton. Puck is sitting there. Simmons is going to pick it up, and he's going to move it out of Toronto zone. Comes into Toronto zone. That was offside, but they're not going to call it. That's okay. Edmonton's going to pick it up and steal. Here comes Benson. Benson's moving in on Hull. Drops it to the middle of the ice. Stolen by Simmons, but he's at the end of the shift, so he's going to airlift that in and head to the bench. Here comes Spezza. Spezza in Edmonton zone. Tries to center it, but could not connect with Kempf. Draisaitl working down the ice. Tries to get by Brody. Brody rubs him off into the corner. Now comes behind the net. Here comes Engvall. Engvall's going to dump that in. Kempf is going to chase hard. And Edmonton's going to pick that up. Fogle is going to steal it and dump it down. Brody's going to pick that up, but Yamamoto is chasing. It's going to come across the line, turned over at the Edmonton line, and Edmonton's going to pick it up. Toronto is not doing a good puck carrying it in. Wow, Josh, 21 inches in 24 hours. That's insane. Good tobogganing weather, though, if you can get to a hill. Here comes Toronto now, back in the line, dropped for Engvall. Engvall, ooh, good thing he got his head up because he was about to get smoked. Mikheyev in the corner gets it over to Engvall. Engvall looking, Tavares in front, but he elects to go back to the point. Comes across to Dermott. Dermott throws it to the front of the net. Rebound, Mikheyev couldn't tap it in. Here comes Edmonton looking to clear it out. Fogle is going to hit the red line, dump it down. Dermott back to pick it up. Line changes happening. Here comes Sandin. Sandin's going to start to move it up. Nylander steps over the blue line, and he's kind of pushed off the puck, and it comes right back out into neutral zone. Oh, there was an opportunity, Perlini, to hit Scuvier coming through the middle, but he just missed. Kerfoot picks it up. He's looking to get it out. Toronto does. Tavares tips it over the blue line. Edmonton's just going to turn and dump it right in. So this is what happens when you start to get a little tired. Your legs get a little tired. You start the whole dump and chase game. Whoa, stick flying through the air. Dermott's stick just went flying. But Edmonton has it down low. They're playing a cornered triangle. Finally gets it back to the point. Big shot and a save stirred aside by Campbell. Back to Sandin behind the net. He's going to move it up to Riley. Big pass to Kerfoot. Kerfoot back to Matthews. Matthews back to Kerfoot. Stepping into Edmonton territory. All the Oilers are back, so no advantage for Toronto. Matthews couldn't pull it past Lagesson in the corner. Here comes Muzzin pinching up, gets it over to Marner. Marner back to Muzzin. Muzzin back to Marner to Matthews. Matthews cross ice to Bunting. Bunting puts it over to Marner. Great passing. Matthews. Bunting. Matthews. Couldn't get a shot off. Matthews goes back to Muzzin in this. Oh, just the top of the circle with a shot. Lots of traffic in front. Matthews with a shot. Oh, and who went down hard? Lagesson limping after taking that Matthews shot off the skate. Matthews to Bunting. Bunting back. Nylander, quick shot. Tipped. There's going to be a penalty to Edmonton. Hall puts it across to Nylander. Nylander looking. Side of the net, puts it in front for Bunting. Bunting tripped up there. That should be another penalty. Comes back to Hall at the point. They're cycling the perimeter nicely. Matthews back to Hall. Big shot from the side of the net. Pushing in front. And there's a little bit of a scuffle. Nice puck movement by Toronto. That was great. So we got an interference penalty coming up. Yeah, that's definitely interference. Bunting with a great opportunity, but was just swept right off his feet. Matthews with a big shot. Oh, just off the inside ankle of Lagesson. That is going to be a bruise and sting for sure. Wow, what great action in this period. This has been amazing. Amazing. If you've come in and you haven't already hit the like button, definitely remember to go give it a thumbs up. We're at 24 likes. From what I could see, I'd love to get up to 30. And thank you guys, everyone so far that has subscribed. We have hit that 400 marker. I'm gonna go and just make sure it hasn't reverted back. Oh, we're up to 401. So thank you very much to everybody who has subscribed. 401. If you have yet to do so, we'd really appreciate hitting that subscription button. But this has been amazing. And I'm so glad to be here talking hockey with all of you. They're showing a Tim Hortons commercial for those Tim Hortons hockey cards. Let's see if they give any sneak peeks of... No. Sometimes in the commercials, they'll show you what's hot and what's really good. I actually want to grab... I wonder if I can get it and show you. Okay, let me grab this real quick. Don't go anywhere. The big benefit to doing your hobby at the dining room table means it's always within reach. So I want to show you a couple of the really cool... Oh, we got a freeze. Who Mr. Freezed me? Is that Triton again? All right. Here is your freeze, sir. All right. So I'm going to have to wait to the next commercial break. I'm going to show you sneak peek to some of the hits we got from our Tim Hortons cards that were pretty awesome earlier. But now we are here for the Toronto power play. Toronto down deep behind the net. I hate when they go to this weird camera angle from behind the net. It makes it really tough to follow. Tavares down low. Oh, almost got it in front to Marner. They are digging Tavares, looking to keep it in. He does. It's behind the net. Tavares and Marner battling with CC down low. Here comes Hyman to help out. Now it's back over to CC, to Keith. Come on, Leafs. And that's going to slide out of the net. Look out, Riley. Oy, oy, oy. You don't want to give it to Hyman and Draisaitl shorthanded. Draisaitl in front. A good save by Campbell. Wow. Draisaitl and Hyman shorthanded, not the two Oilers you want to turn it over to. As Marner skates away and he's kind of doing one of these, like, what are you doing? And like, Marner, you should ask yourself that. Oh, Andrew, you did not just do that. You're redeeming me to cheer for the Oilers on the Leaf power play. You're redeeming to cheer for the Oilers. Oh, all right, Andrew. On the power play, my gosh. All right, Leafs picking it up. Spezza moving it in. Spezza comes across the line. Come on, Edmonton. Come on, boys. Let's get it out. Picks it up. Come on. Get it out, Edmonton. Toronto turns it over, but they pick it up. Here's Mikheyev. Dipsy doodling around again. Puts it down behind the net. Bunting back out to the point. Mikheyev, fans on it. Yes, come on, Edmonton. Pounce on it. Come on, Oilers. Yes. Edmonton gets it out. Come on, 40 seconds, Edmonton. You got this. Hang in there, Shore. Get him, Shore. Get him. Toronto, that was offside. Toronto called for the offside. So Edmonton really have been picking up the pace in this period. Let me scroll down the shots. 7 shots for the Oilers, only 3 for Toronto in this period. So Edmonton definitely is pushing the pace. Here's a face-off. Draisaitl versus Tavares. Tavares is going to win that. Riley's going to step in over the line. Puts it at Marner. Marner walking in off the post. Marner hit the iron. Cling, clang, clong. Did not go in the net. Back to Tavares. Tavares puts it across. Edmonton can't get it out, and that's going to be held on to. Let me throw up this replay. If they show a replay of clanging the iron, are they going to go to review it? Here's the replay. You'll see the shot. Dinged off the posts. Clear as day. Did not cross the line. So nice little play by Marner to get in there and rings it off the iron. So we got 13 seconds left in the power play. Tavares taking the draw. Puck is dropped, and he gets it back to Matthews. Matthews with a quick wrist shot, high and wide. Just a bit outside. Shauna, you got the cool down. She's heisting away, and Streamlabs says, I tell you, nothing is greater when you're at a hockey game live, whether it's pro, minor league, whatever, and you hear a shot clang off the iron. That sound is so distinctive, and I love that sound. Just that clang, that ping. Here we go. Power play is over. We're back to even strength. Toronto still has possession in the Edmonton zone. Matthews tries to chip it ahead. Back to Brody. Brody puts it over to Marner. Marner goes to nobody, but we're getting used to that. Nurse is going to pick it up and get it to Draisaitl. And Draisaitl inadvertently passed it back to the goalie, Mike Smith, and they are going to clear it up and out. Here comes Toronto with 4:37 left to go in the second. Shot in, goes all the way around and back out the other side of Edmonton zone. Hall's going to pick it up and try again. He's going to shoot it in. Mike Smith catches it and lifts it. Tried to hit Hyman in stride. Couldn't do so. Campbell's going to fling it around net. It's turned over. Here comes Edmonton. Wide open. Quick move. Oh, my gosh. How did that not go in? Wide open net. Campbell sprung across, and they tried to... I can't even describe what just happened. If they show a replay, I'll have to put it up there. That was unbelievable. It is out of the zone now. Edmonton's going to airlift it in. Toronto's going to take it back in the corner. And they're fighting in the corner. Fogels looks to get it in front, puts it out, quick shot, and that goes around the net. Kempf now. Come on, Kempf, just get it out. Hit the red line and dump it in. There you go. That's going to come down on Smith. Smith is going to move that puck again. Over to Duncan Keith. Duncan Keith looks to put it up, and it's going to be tipped in. Sandin's going to pick that up behind the net and put it over to Dermott. Dermott with a pass gets it out, hits Spezza. Spezza's going to turn and dump that in. Simmons trying to chase it down. Goes into the corner for Lagesson, who's looking fine after blocking that Matthews shot. Puck comes all the way back. Big shot. by Simmons. Sorry, couldn't see his number. Back to the point. Nice move by Spezza to keep it in. Spezza looks to pass it across the ice. Sandin misses it to receive it on his backhand. It's going to come out, and Toronto's going to reset. 2:56 left in the second. 20-16 are the shots, deep in Edmonton zone. The Oil look to move it out, but they're not going to get it far. Back into Edmonton zone, but they are in control. Toronto's going to pick it up in the neutral zone. Nylander is going to try and skate it through, but Edmonton is doing a good job taking away the passing lanes. Here comes Brody, same issue. He's going to go up the middle, finds its way over to Nylander. Nylander is going wide, cutting across, shot, and Smith is going to grab that and hold on to it. It needs those. That's right. Ping. Love that ping sound. Oh, here's that play. Comes across, wide open net, tries to swing it back. Campbell got it with the back of his, they're not going to show the rest of it. Campbell got it with the back of his skate, but then it was tipped up in the air and they tried to knock it in. All right, let me show you some of these hockey cards. So there's two of the rarer ones I got. They're called Program of Excellence. And we got Mike Gartner and Joe Sakic. Where's the camera? These are gorgeous. They got little holograms in the back. Really, really nice cards. I was a huge Mike Gartner fan. And then my favorites. These ones aren't as rare, but they're championship medal. Here's a Sidney Crosby one I got. Really, really nice cards. And the gold is somewhat beveled, so it stands out. So we got a Sidney Crosby. We got a Chris Letang. So really, really nice. I was freaking out when I saw these earlier on the stream. And then here's the Shane Corson, for those who remember Shane Corson. Really nice guy. I had a chance to meet him a couple of years back. NHL season reports. Thanks for coming in. And thank you for subscribing. Really, really appreciate that. We are having a blast during this game. And this is such a spectacular game. Some of the other cards I get, I won't go through all the base ones, but similar to that Gretzky one, we got a Brianne Jenner. So they've done the Team Canada Women's as well, which is so nice. So glad they did that. They deserve so much credit, the women's national teams. And then they have these cards. They're captain's cards. So these are really nice too. So here's a Dylan Strome, Kyle Turris, and Marie-Philippe Poulin. So again, so happy to see the Canadian women's team getting some recognition. So kudos, Tim Hortons. You did an excellent job with these Team Canada hockey cards. I will definitely be going back and getting some more. What did you do, Triton? Okay, let me put these back. One sec. All right. What did you do, Triton? You did a shimmy. Hang on, I'll have to scroll back. The game is back, but they're on a timeout. Redeem shimmy. All right. Redeem shimmy for Jacob and for Shauna. Shauna's the snowy shimmy. It's snowing. It's snowing. That's terrible. There's your little shimmy for 1:50 left. And NHL season reports, if you're wondering what on earth is this guy doing, hang in for 2 minutes and I'll explain at the next whistle. Here's Matthews, picks it up behind the net, dumps it across to Marner, but that's turned over. Edmonton's going to pick it up, and they are breaking out. Here comes Devon Shore. Devon Shore loses the puck, and it's turned over. Almost a break for Bunting. And that is called. So what we do, NHL season reports, just by being here and being in the chat and chatting, you're earning points. If you do exclamation mark points, you'll see how many points you've earned from hanging out. And you can play games as you start earning points by doing exclamation mark gamble. you can earn points. And as you earn more points, you can redeem them and control the host for funny things. So we like to have some fun here on this channel. But thank you so much for subscribing and joining us for a little bit today. We got 1:12 left in the period. Are they going to another commercial? That's what happens when it gets down to, they try to get all the commercials in the end of the second period. So this has been awesome. What a milestone day. I'll take the moment again to say thank you so much for everybody who has subscribed, who's been here and helped share the stream out and really help us be successful. What we do on this channel, I mean, we definitely do play-by-play games. The schedule is going to be a little iffy depending on what happens. In Ontario, a bunch of new COVID restrictions. A bunch of games have been postponed. So typically we try to do Saturday night hockey. But depending on the schedule, we might do more Wednesday and Saturday. We'll have to see. So if you have subscribed, definitely hit the notification bell so you'll get notified when we do go live with a stream. As well, we have some Lego streams coming up. We do some live Lego builds. We have some gaming streams. We do a little bit of everything. As well, we're going to get back into doing some of our retro streams, which have been a lot of fun in the past. If you haven't watched some of our previous retro streams, if you haven't seen them, definitely go back and check them out because they're so much fun. We turn back the clock and we talk about what was fun in the 80s and, well, I don't even want to call the 90s retro anymore, but, you know, the 70s and the 80s, kind of the bread and butter of the retro time period. So lots of fun to turn back the clock there. And we're going to do a sports episode coming up where we talk about kind of sports teams of the 80s and 70s. So lots of fun still to come. As well, there's something new that's in the work. We have some cooking videos. If you enjoy cooking, definitely check some of those out. The last one was a big success. I think it's almost at 1,500 views. So if you haven't watched the latest cooking video, definitely go and click on it and watch it for a minute or two and get those views. I'd love to see those hit, 1.5K, which would be insane. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate that so much. Fun place to be. Puck is dropped. 1 minute left. Nylander breaking in on net. Quick shot and a save. Good save there by Smith. Nice try by Nylander. He was kind of being bothered as he went through, but a nice stop nonetheless. Nylander's going to pick it up, chip it over to Hall. Hall can't control the bouncing puck. He's going to put it around the corner. Tavares in front tries to get it in the slot for Nylander, but it deflects behind the net. We're under the final minute now. Kerfoot, cross ice, quick shot by Matthews, and that's turned aside. Matthews gets the puck up again. Why didn't he go to Kerfoot? He goes back to Hall. Hall goes far side to the other point. Quick shot into Tavares. Tavares chipped to Matthews. Matthews, they're just cycling it around. It was bound to be turned over, and it was. Yamamoto chasing it down, puts it in past Brody, but Brody just got a stick on it. Marner to Riley to Matthews, but that was stolen back by McLeod. And Edmonton is going to slow that down. 2-1, end of the period. So basically an Oilers and Islanders stream. Yeah, seems that way. And talking about the Islanders, not that I'm going to do an Islanders stream, but I have been thinking about trying to do a stream of a couple other teams, not just the Leafs. So I know we have some folks on the channel who definitely support a lot of the other teams. So I've been playing with the idea of maybe doing play-by-play for some other teams. Sorry to Anthony, I won't be doing any Boston games unless they're playing Toronto or somebody else. But as a Leafs fan, I'm automatically have a hatred for for the Bruins. The other thing I wanted to tell you guys about before we get back into some trivia is we have a contest on right now. And what day? It's Wednesday. So we're going to be running the contest this weekend. So on the channel, if you haven't already, there's a contest post. Definitely go and watch that video. And because you guys have already subscribed, you're halfway there. So all you have to do to be entered in the contest, let me change this window now that it's intermission. You have to subscribe to the channel, which a lot of you have already done. Then there's an Instagram. If you go to Dina B23, and there's a link in the description and the instructions for the contest, you go and follow her Instagram and tag 2 friends to her contest post. You'll be eligible to win. And I'll show you what the prize is. So we have a beautiful piece of jewelry here that's, I'm told by the little note inside, that it's valued at, let me double check. I think it was $150. Gotta get the little card here. Holy moly. Yeah, value $150. So it's a beautiful necklace and a matching earrings to go with it. Get in there. Okay, forget it. It's not going in. No, I'm going to get it in. There we go. Like a glove. So here it is. If you haven't seen it from one of the other streams we've done, now that I've just kind of moved the necklace and earrings all the way around, let me see if I can get this set. So I'm going to try and hold this up. It's going to fall. Let me take it out. Trying not to make a mess here. So nice little necklace. So this could be yours. And it has a set of matching earrings. Oh my gosh. It's all sticking to the foam. So here's the earrings. 1 and 2. So all you have to do is subscribe, which again, a lot of you have already done, and go over to the Instagram, Dina B23, and follow her and tag 2 friends. And make sure once you've done that, on the contest post on our YouTube channel, go and comment and say, I'm in. Once you do that, you'll be in the contest, and we're going to run it this weekend. So you'll watch. She's going to put a story out on her channel to say, we're running the contest, at which point we'll go live and we'll have a name drawn and announce the winner at that time. So $150 necklace and earrings up for grabs. Okay, so that is the contest announcement. As well, I was saying before, we have the cooking video. Definitely go and give a couple minutes to that cooking video. Help get it up to 1.5K views. That would be amazing. And there's something new that's coming. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm working with someone to do a new type of video that we haven't done on this channel before. And it's going to be a recurring theme. And all I'm going to say is it's really meant to get all of us out of our seats and moving and having some fun. So really exciting. Definitely want to make sure you've hit the notification bell and watch for our announcements when this new video drops. It's currently being put together. So that will be coming very soon. I still think it would look good on CeeLo. Absolutely. With the fishnets, right? All right. Let me take a quick swig of the Perrier, and we will get back into some trivia. Trivia time. Actually, before we do trivia, let's just do a quick look at the stats. Each team with a penalty, 0 for 1 on the power play. Toronto 62% in the faceoff circle to Edmonton's 38. Edmonton up to 9 block shots, only 3 for Toronto. Edmonton up to 12 takeaways, only 5 for Toronto. 5 giveaways for Edmonton, 9 for Toronto. So this is that number that's continuing to climb. And Toronto, surprisingly, is leading the hits category. And Triton has just frozen me. So 3, 2, 1. All right. You know what it reminds me of? Did you guys when you were in school way back in the day, did you ever play the freeze game where you have two people would be in a scene or three people would be in a scene and they'd be ad-libbing and doing whatever, and you'd yell freeze, and you'd have to go up and replace somebody in the scene and change the direction of the story? That's what it reminds me of. So much fun. And where this freeze game, not only does it remind me of school, but if you went to camp, if you went to overnight camp, at meals, when everybody's eating, there are little games everyone plays to determine who's going to clean the table. So some people do this, right? And it catches on, and the last person to puts their finger to the nose has to clear the dishes for the table. Or one of the staff would yell, freeze, and everybody would have to freeze. And the first person that the counselors would catch moving would have to clear the table and stack the dishes. And they always would call freeze as somebody was pouring, right? And you would just watch the water spill out everywhere as the cup overflowed. So much fun. So that's why I love a lot of these games. They are so much fun. All right, let's look, make sure we didn't do this one. All right, well, we'll ask this one. I don't know if Coaster Mom is still here, but let's go with some trivia. It's a computer question. Oh, I owe a shimmy for Eleanor. I apologize, Eleanor. I did not see that. All right, I'll ask the question. Oh, no, I'll do the shimmy first. The Eleanor shimmy. Do 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 do. All right. Oh, Raptors are on now as well. What's happening with the Raptors game? Raptors are losing 48-59 to Milwaukee. Wonderful. Raptors are terrible this year. All right, here's a question. Which question was it? Here we go. What computer game requires you to manage nausea ratings? What computer game requires you to manage nausea ratings? And remember, this is an older game. It's actually a fun game. I love this game, and there's newer versions of it that my kids love playing too. And no, managing nausea ratings is not for watching this channel. But if anyone remembers what computer game, there you go. Triton, Roller Coaster Tycoon is correct. So much fun. What a great game. Triton, I don't know if you've played, what is it? There's a new coaster game, Planet Coaster. And if you like those types of games, Planet Coaster was awesome. It is so cool. My kids love it. Music. Here we go. Here's a music question. What is the name of Salt and Peppa's third member? What is the name of Salt and Peppa's third member? And she is actually called out in one of the songs. There's a coaster game for the Oculus VR. Yeah, I don't think I could do. I'm okay watching. I've watched a couple coaster videos, like the 360 videos, but I have to be very careful. I don't want to get in over my head too quickly because some of those games are so crazy. Spinderella, there you go. Spinderella, cut it up one time. Yeah, Spinderella. Love me some Salt and Peppa. It's another music. Oh, this has some good ones. All right, here's a sports and games question. And this should be, everybody should get this one. Well, maybe not. What NHL team is named after a 1992 Disney movie starring Emilio Estevez? So it's hockey related and Disney related. What NHL team is named after a 1992 Disney movie starring Emilio Estevez? And the hint I'll give is Emilio Estevez just reprised his role playing this character on a new Disney Plus show. And there you go, Josh. The Mighty Ducks. the Anaheim Mighty Ducks for the full name. That's pretty cool. I remember when watching that movie, I think it was it the third one when they actually came out on the ice wearing the Anaheim Duck jerseys. That was pretty cool. And they did a good job with the show. But I heard for the Disney Plus show, Mighty Ducks, the second season, Emilio Estevez is not going to be coming back. They had some contract disputes, which is not cool. The second. Okay. Let's go. I don't know, Jacob, if you're still watching, here's one for you. What is the name of the comic book guy on The Simpsons? The Simpsons. What is the name of the comic book guy on The Simpsons? Such a good show. I can't believe it's still going. Actually, Jacob started, was it last Christmas? Maybe it was the Christmas before. He started season 1, episode 1 on Disney Plus and has watched all the way through. It's pretty amazing. Let's see, who knows the name of the comic book guy on The Simpsons? I'm also really addicted to Simpsons Tapped Out. That is a very fun and enjoyable game. If there's no guesses, I will tell you the answer to the name of the comic book guy. Oops, how did I not like my own stream? Whoops. All right, well, the answer is, I got nothing. All right. It is Comic Book Guy. Comic Book Guy's name on The Simpsons was Comic Book Guy. How bizarre. It was a bit of a trick question, so it's not fair. Not fair. All right, let's put this away and let's go. Of course, this we actually got a puzzle, a 1,000-piece puzzle of all the Simpsons characters, or a good chunk of them. It's crazy. It is so hard. But if you're a Simpsons fan, it is definitely something cool to watch. Let's take a pause, put these away, and let's see what's happening in the other games tonight. Put all these cards aside and have to remember which side I put them into for next game. So the only other game in action tonight is Pittsburgh-St. Louis. And right now, St. Louis has a 2-0 lead over the Penguins. Popping in, let's see what's happening here. No goals in the first period. We have Braden Shen, his 5th of the year from Tarasenko to put St. Louis up 1-0. And Jordan Kyrou, who seems to be on fire lately, was his 13th of the year from Tarasenko and Falk. And that's Tarasenko's 21st assist. Simpsons Sing the Blues is a great album. Yes, I remember that. I have it on CD upstairs, and I bought it just for Do the Bartman, like I'm sure most people did. And I remember when I got it and I listened through it, one of my favorite little sets of music on that album that the Simpsons put out was the Homer Barbershop Quartet. I can hear it in my head, the songs, but I can't actually put the words to get them out. But that barbershop quartet with was it Homer, Moe, was it Barney, and who on earth was the fourth? I can't remember. But I love this. The music they did was so awesome. They did a really, really good job. I wanted to check the stats because we talked earlier about Draisaitl and how dominant he's kind of been this year. So looking at the skaters, McDavid leads in points with 53 points. Draisaitl right there with 52 points. So they're definitely 1-2. Alex Ovechkin, who's having another monster year in third place in the league with 50 points. Then some surprises on the board. just behind Ovechkin with 42 points, is Jonathan Huberdeau. Jonathan Huberdeau from the Florida Panthers, who I love. I'm wearing Florida Panthers cap. Big Florida Panthers fan. So happy to see Jonathan Huberdeau 4th in league scoring. Homer Barner. Oh, Skinner and Apu. That's right. And didn't Mo want to be in there, but they wouldn't let him in? That was such a good episode. The other surprise, 5th in league scoring, ex-Toronto Maple Leaf, Nazem Kadri, having a great year with 41 points. I put in yesterday my all-star votes on NHL.com. So if you're a hockey fan, make sure you go and put in your votes for the all-star team captains. I voted for Nazem Kadri. I hope I don't think he'll get selected as a captain, but hopefully he does get picked to an all-star team because he deserves to be there this year. Just behind Nazi is Steven Stamkos with 40 points. Then Kirill Kaprizov, the young gun, with 39 points, this guy is something to watch. I'm not a Minnesota fan, but I remember doing the Leaf Minnesota game and watching Kaprizov he was so good. Oh, that was Chief Wiggum. Thanks, Josh. See, I'm totally messed up with my my Simpsons trivia or Simpsons knowledge. The top leaders wraps up with Gaudreau, Panarin, and JT Miller. On the goal side, so Draisaitl leads in goals with 25 goals, Ovechkin with 24. Matthews is up there with 20, so he's only 5 goals behind Draisaitl. And Matthews has missed a bunch of games this year. You remember he missed, was it the first week or week and a half with his wrist, recovering from his wrist. He's missed a couple of games throughout. So seeing him up there is still pretty darn good. When you look at goalies, Jack Campbell's sitting 2nd in the league. He was first for a while, but 2nd in goals against average. Save percentage, Campbell is 2nd as well. And in shutouts, Jack Campbell is 2nd. So pretty amazing that Campbell is 2nd place in all the categories. Real quick, right as the third period is getting ready to come back, when we look at the rookies, top rookies, Lucas Raymond from the Detroit Red Wings, he is leading all rookies with 29 points. And I believe Michael Bunting is 1, 2, 3, 4, is in 5th in rookie scoring with 19 points. So good job, Michael Bunting, for being up there. So it is time to get back into action for the third period. A puck is dropped and the third period is just starting out. So Edmonton has a puck to bring it back in their zone. Hey, Max, welcome up. That's awesome. Glad to hear you already started to pick up some subs on the new channel. That is fantastic. Here comes Marner. Marner stepping into Toronto zone. Draisaitl is ranking almost 17 minutes of ice time tonight. Matthews is just under 15 minutes. Jacob, welcome in. Oh, good. Bunting almost just deflected up and over the net. Jacob, you missed a Simpsons trivia question, but I'll ask it of you in a moment as Nylander cuts in front of the net, and he is kind of hacked. No call on the play. Tavares puts back to Nylander, tries to hit Muzzin going across far side. Muzzin throws it to the net. Where's the puck? Tipped up in the air. Batted down by Tavares. Back out to Nylander. Shot misses the net. Tavares is dumped at the side. No call. Muzzin picks it up. It does squeak out, so Toronto's going to have to clear. Kerfoot touches it, and it is offside. So, Jacob, here is your Simpson question. What is the name of the comic book guy in The Simpsons? Hi, Jacob. I see you there.
What's the name?
What is the name of the comic book guy in The Simpsons? Let's see. We asked this earlier. I made the host shimmy. He did. Triton made me shimmy.
Yeah.
So I'll let you think. Don't Google it. Don't look it up. The name of the comic book guy from The Simpsons.
I'm leaving my phone here. So
You've watched 30 some odd seasons. You should know. I'll give you to the next whistle.
All right.
Engvall plays it behind to Mikheyev. Mikheyev battling hard with McLeod. It's going to come away with it, but Mikheyev gets it back. Tries to put it to Engvall. It's bouncing. Duncan Keith in there, but it comes back to Mikheyev. Mikheyev cycles around trying to get some of that free space. Turns it over to Duncan Keith, and that's going to come out. Dermott's going to chase it down. Dermott looks to put it over to Engvall. Engvall just didn't have the speed to get in and past the defender. He's going to throw it in. It's going to come behind the net. Here's Spezza. Spezza, turns it over, and here comes Edmonton on a break. Devon Shore puts it up. Big shot by number 44, Zach Kassian on the Oilers, and that's steered aside. Riley picking it up behind the net. Ed turned it over, and Edmonton threw it in front. Back to the point. Quick shot, and Campbell is going to hold on to that. All right, Jacob, time's up. Do you know the answer? The name of comic book guy. Okay, the answer is his name is comic book guy. He doesn't have an actual name. The name of comic book guy in The Simpsons is comic book guy. According to this 1990, knows when.
No, it's not.
No, it's not?
His name is Jeff Albertson.
Jeff Albertson. Oh, Coach. Coach had the J.A. in there. Well, according to this, what is the name of comic book guy on The Simpsons? The card says the answer, comic book guy.
Season 16, episode 8. Your name is revealed to be Jeff Albertson.
Oh.
Everyone still calls you comic book guy.
All right, so it is possible that this this trivia question was written before that season. Right. So I'll give the ruling. I'll give it to Coach. Coach is correct. A disco for Triton. All right, Triton, at the next whistle. That was funny. Here comes Edmonton, moving in right into the slot, walking in, big shot and missed the net. Keller Yakamoto ripped one there, but he ripped it just wide. Here's Muzzin. Muzzin dumps it out, and it comes all the way back. Picked up by Kerfoot. Kerfoot trying to make something happen. Gets it over to Muzzin. Puts it in. Nylander, quick shot on it. Rebound to Kerfoot, but he couldn't control it. It hopped over his stick. Here comes Edmonton. Edmonton moving up 3-on-1. Big shot by the big man, Leon Draisaitl, and that's turned away. And here comes Muzzin. Muzzin hits Kerfoot. Kerfoot, though, the end of his shift. These guys are tired. They need to switch it up. 2-on-1. Here comes Draisaitl. Quick shot, and that goes wide. Kept in at the line, though, by Hyman. Nice play. Dermott's going to steal that. Now Toronto's going to change it up. Sandin looking to move the puck up. That's going to be put in. Mikheyev on the hunt to get it down with Kempf. Kempf with the forecheck, but Edmonton does get it behind the net. Engvall now picks it up, battling hard with Ceci. Thrown out. Grabbed it at the point is Sandin. Sandin tries to slide it behind the net. Ceci for Edmonton's going to pick it up, and he's going to start to move that out. Toronto, Kempf holds the line solid. Kempf, good job forechecking. Kempf picks it up, can't slide it in front to Engvall. Edmonton now picks it up, and they're going to move on it. Hyman kind of stopped at the red line. Engvall turns around once more. Engvall, who's just going back and forth, back and forth. He's keeping it in, but Hyman's going to get it out to the red line, and both teams are going to change up. Riley across to Brody. Brody back to Riley. Riley, long pass up to Ritchie. Ritchie's going to tip that in for Spezza. Spezza has Simmons in front, can't get him the puck. Picked up by Shore. Shore's going to look to try and move it out. He kind of fumbles the puck, comes back to Spezza to Ritchie. Ritchie with a good shot and a save. Rebound, Simmons can't turn that on net. Going to come around to the point. Brody's going to hold that in. Brody's going to flip it, but it's going to hit off of an Edmonton player, and that is going to come out. Looks like it was Devon Shore. Riley's regrouping as Toronto changes up. Matthews' line comes on the ice. Matthews has it, stepping in, looks to put a move around. Oh, good save. Matthews couldn't get all the way around Keith, but pulled the puck around just enough to get a shot off. Going to be cycled around in Edmonton zone, trying to keep it in. Matthews on the forecheck, gets it over to Marner. Marner kind of moonwalking backwards there, looking to get it in deep. Slides it to Matthews. Matthews puts it over to Bunting, but Bunting couldn't receive it. Legs in, trying to scooch it around the boards. Held in by Hall, and that's going to just get out of the zone. Cassian's going to move that down to the Toronto blue line, and Edmonton's going to change now. Long pass for Matthews, and a diving Oiler player tips it. It was Fogle, tips it up and over the ice. All right, I owe you a disco. Here we go. Triton for you. Disco. Disco. Got the reverse disco. Whoop, you're over there. The double disco. I need some background music for my discos. And again, if you're somebody new that's watching, just by hanging out and being in the chat, you are going to earn points, and you can gamble with those points, and it's a dice roll. So you could lose, but you could win, and it's all free to play. And as you earn points, you can choose to redeem them, just as Triton has done, to make the host do silly things. And it's all for fun. Doesn't cost anything. Oh boy, this game has turned out to be really, really exciting. They haven't been playing well. Neither team, I think, has been playing really well. But they're putting some shots up, and there's a lot of good opportunities. So it looks like on the board now, that second Toronto goal has been changed from Nylander to TJ Brodie. So the way the goal scoring breaks out, the first goal, which was, I think, originally given to Nylander, has been changed to Tavares. So Tavares from Nylander and Kerfoot. And the second goal, which they initially had credited to Marner, they've changed it to Brodie from Nylander and Matthews. So Marner doesn't even get an assist. So very interesting how that goal has completely changed who the points were awarded to. All right, let's switch up, go to our game screen here. I usually don't like to go to the game screen until the period is well underway, because NHL does take a little bit of time to refresh and repopulate. And they are back from commercial break. Hard to believe that that we're over 400 subscribers now. So I'll just take another moment to thank each and every one of you personally. Well, I guess not really personally, but personally as a whole. Appreciate you hanging out, chatting, and watching. This has been a lot of fun for me and us, and I hope it has been just as fun for you guys. 13 minutes left in the period. Shot attempts, 50 for Toronto, 34 for Edmonton. So Toronto definitely pulling ahead in the shot attempt category. And here they are for more. Kerfoot cycling it down low. Puts it to Nylander, who drops it back for Kerfoot. Kerfoot gets it over to Tavares, but Tavares is being hounded real hard. Quick shot in front, and that is tipped just wide. Kerfoot picks it up and goes back to the point to Nylander. Nylander all the way down, catches Riley in an awkward position, but he's able to move the puck to Tavares. Tavares centers it for, what were you doing, Nylander? Nylander just totally let it go. Another shimmy on the board. All right, Eleanor, here we go. We got the shimmy, the third period shuffle. The shimmy shuffle for the third period. 2-2 is the score. Yeah. All right. 12 minutes to go. Big shot and a big save by Campbell. Rebound back out. Tried to get the puck over to Ceci. He couldn't reach it, but Edmonton does keep it in. Puljujärvi looking to move it around, working with McLeod, but Toronto's going to pick that up. And here comes Bunting. Bunting is going to get out of the zone and almost runs over Ceci, but turns over the puck, and Edmonton dumps it out. Up and over the glass. Not over the glass, but almost over the glass is what I meant to say. Here comes Edmonton really putting some pressure, and Puljujärvi, nice move. Campbell down makes the save. Again, the pass out in front of the net is turned over. Never pass it in front of your own net like that. Here's Ceci at the point, moving in top of the circle. Puts it back over to, I'm not even sure who that was, but he just passed it to the middle of nowhere. Nowheresville. Here comes Kempf. Kempf alone. Quick shot and a good save by Smith. Engvall flips it back to the point. Dermott with a slap pass, but couldn't be received well by Mikheyev. Mikheyev puts it behind the net for Kempf. Kempf with the little soccer moves gets it over to Engvall. Engvall cycling it down low, looking for someone to pass to, goes back to the point. Quick shot just wide of the net. Engvall picks it up, goes back to the point. Mikheyev there covering. Mikheyev is going to fire it in, hit some players in front, and the puck is knocked down. Puck's going to come out of the net and all the way back to Toronto zone. And Sandin is going to pick it up, and there will be an icing call. Great play, great pressure. Toronto has really kind of woken up after a scary second period. Edmonton dominated the second. Toronto has definitely come up and been playing. I can't even see him, Andrew. Where is he? Where's Waldo? Where's Jacob? So it's pretty interesting. The way they have the arena set up. Maybe if they stay with the shot, maybe I can. You can see they have the tarps up along the sides. It's quite an interesting setup where they're not allowing any of the fans in, and they have the tarps all up around the edges. So let's get going. What are the shots so far this period? Because Toronto has been all over them. Interesting. They've only registered 4 shots. So shots are 4 apiece for each team. So Toronto is definitely winning the puck control, but Edmonton is not letting them get as many shots as I thought they were. Host, I owe Jacob a floss. Okay. I will get Jacob a floss at the next commercial break. We are down in Edmonton zone. Tavares behind the net, looking to push hard as we're still tied at 2s. Edmonton looking to get it out. Comes in front, and that's going to be picked up. The Oil. Long pass. Zach Kassian takes it deep in the corner. Hit hard by Muzzin, and Muzzin gets the puck. Muzzin's going to flip that out. It's going to come out to center ice and beyond. So this is where we get into that neutral zone dump and chase game. Tavares steals it away, and he is tripped up. That's got to be a penalty. The referee's arm is up, and the Leafs are going back to the power play. John Tavares, great opportunity, and he had it tripped up. And while they are getting the power play sorted out, I owe a floss. So let's get into floss position. I move the chair. Okay. Okay, ready? Here we go. Ow. Someone put a pole there. All right. You know, with all these requests for dance move and the redemptions, I'm going to need a bigger house. I think that's qualifies as a business expense if I need to purchase a larger house so I could do more dance moves for my YouTube audience. If I get all 400 of you that have subscribed to sign a petition for me to redeem that, do you think it would work? Alrighty, so they are back. Who was it that is going to the box? So they haven't listed the penalty as of yet, but they are definitely going to the power play. Oh, another freeze. Triton, you are all over this redemption stuff. Just remember, my friend, if you have it enabled on your streams, payback. All right. Here's your freeze. All right. Hey, Sean. Good evening. Good evening and welcome in. Oh, no, Eleanor redeeming the disco. Oh, you guys, I sense a tag team coming up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let me see. I got to wait to see if Streamlabs confirms the redemption.
Cool down. No.
Is it on a cooldown?
No.
Is that what it said?
Well, no, it doesn't say.
Oh. All right.
So sad. So sad.
Here's Toronto behind him, and he comes out in front on the power play. Good save. I didn't see Streamlabs confirm the Disco redemption. Okay, so I'll check the next commercial break. We're going to make sure it registers before we give the goods. Edmonton dumps that out. We got 1:38 left in this power play. Here comes Riley for Toronto, moving it right to left across the ice. Puts it over far side, back around the net to Tavares. Tavares looking, goes to Riley. Riley's stuck down deep, goes out front to Matthews, but that is just tipped off his stick. And here comes Edmonton breaking out. Draisaitl and Hyman, 2-on-2, over to Hyman, and he just rolls that into the corner, trying to tie it up behind the net. Nylander's back, gets it over to Matthews. Here's Matthews. He's going to split the D. Matthews is on a partial break. Now he gets it over to Riley. Riley tries to go to Nylander. Nylander's going to let it go by. It's going to come all the way back around to Matthews at the point. Quick shot and a save. All right, let me go in. I can check real quick about the Discos. Let's see. Freeze floss. Yeah, the Disco didn't register. So I think it's still on cooldown. Quick shot. Oh, yeah. See what happens when you're looking for dance moves? Quick shot and a goal. Let's see what happened here. Quick shot from the point. Ilya Mikheyev, nicely done. Comes right back, fires it home, top shelf. Leafs go ahead. 3-2. Beautiful shot. That's 3 goals in 2 games for Mikheyev. This man is on fire.
Yeah, shimmy.
So we got a shimmy. All right, there's only 2 Discos remaining. I set it so there's only so many per stream. So we got a shimmy?
Yeah.
All right, let me... So great power play goal. Another shimmy in the books. So we'll get that shimmy as the Leafs come in. The Leafs come in, and they are working in. Engvall in the corner. Gets it over to Kempf. Kempf coming out in front. We're shimmying as Edmonton steals the puck. And it's turned over back to Toronto. Engvall's going to dump that in. And it's going to go down across the line. Smith looks to move it. He gets it over to Nurse. Nurse over to McLeod. McLeod slides it up, but Toronto's going to pick that up in center ice. Toronto's playing a very solid neutral zone game today. They are turning over the puck a lot, but they are doing well in the neutral zone where it matters. Here comes Fogle. Fogle puts it around behind the net to Draisaitl, but that is picked out of Draisaitl's pocket and airlifted all the way out. Kerfoot chasing it down, can't strip the puck from Ceci. Yeah, trying to commentate while shimmying. It's like driving over a broken road while trying to sing. It's back in Toronto zone. 7 minutes to go. Leafs are up now 3-2. Shots 29-22 for Toronto. And there is a whistle on the play. Oh, Triton, you're going to redeem cheer. You're going to make me cheer for the Oilers with such little time left. Okay. So the rules of the cheer is the host has to cheer for the other team. So we are now cheering for the Oilers. Oilers win the puck. They get it back. In Toronto zone, thrown to the net. Steered aside. Come on, Edmonton. Edmonton turns it over. Toronto picks it up. Come on, Oilers. You could do better than that. Don't give up. Back to the goalie. Goalie's going to play it up to CC. CC's going to move it ahead. Sorry, not CC. Turris. Turris loses it. Toronto's going to come right back down. Matthews putting it in across to Marner. Marner turns it over. Let's go, boys. Cassian picking it up, drops it there for Turris. Turris turns it over. Edmonton is going through a line change, and they are playing really sloppy. Stolen. Wow, but stolen and turned over again. Evan Bouchard bailed out his team big time. He's going to bring it all the way down. Puts it in. Great shot by Turris, and that's stirred aside by Campbell. Let's go, Oilers. Turris slides it back across to the point. Darnell Nurse, he's calling for it. He wants it back. But Hyman's going to take that. Let's go, Zachy boy. Puts it back to the point. Perlini throws it in front. It's there. The rebound is there, but Edmonton can't capitalize. They're still pushing strong, though. Nurse flips it towards the net. That goes wide. Now Toronto's going to carry it, and they're going to bring it out, and that's going to end our cheer. I can only cheer for the other team for so long. Hey, Christina. Welcome back in. Hey, Caroline. Welcome in. Happy to have you here. Good save by Campbell. So for anyone who's come in, that's new to the channel, definitely hit the thumbs up, give us a like, and just by hanging out, you're going to earn points. You see a lot of people redeeming stuff, redeeming points in the chat. So just by hanging out and being here, you're going to earn points. You could gamble and get more points, and the gambling is just a dice roll. You win, you lose, and then when you earn enough points, you can redeem them like you see some people doing, and you get to control the host. First snowfall of the year. Oh, no. Caroline, which area are you in where you're getting your first snowfall? And apologies if I should know this. Did I see another redemption come through there? No. Okay, it's still in cooldown. Okay. Okay. I didn't recognize your name. Well, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. And Sean, hope you are feeling much, much better. 3 to 6 inches. Oh, wow. Three to 6 inches. That is crazy. Eleanor with the freeze. All right, we need a good freeze. Okay. Here's the freeze. 3, 2, 1. All right. I almost lost count there for a second in my head. Okay. Whoo, this game is coming down to the wire. Hopefully Toronto can pull this one out. Puck is dropped 3-2, 5.5 left to go. Here's Kerfoot on a break. Kerfoot, quick shot, and a good save. Edmonton's turn now. Edmonton turning and going. Here comes Bouchard. Up the middle, quick shot, and that's going to be tipped high into the glass. Into the corner. Edmonton centers it in the slot. Big shot. Doesn't get through. Good attempt by Fogle. It's that Yamamoto now. Yamamoto's going to pick it up, move it behind the net to Draisaitl, the always dangerous Draisaitl. Big shot from Evan Bouchard, and that's going to be held on to.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Edmonton is starting to put on the pressure now. And Toronto really needs to slow them down a little bit. You're teaching your wife very well. Another cheer. Triton. I can't. There's less than 5 minutes left in the game. All right. Come on, Edmonton. Edmonton wins it, draws it back. Oh, no. My feed just went out. Okay, it's back. Here's Hyman. Hyman puts it in crest. CC with the shot. Oh, good save by Campbell. Come on, Edmonton. CC bats it down. No glove pass called. They wave it off. Edmonton forechecking. Here comes, is that Fogle? No, it was McLeod, sorry. McLeod puts it over to Hyman. Hyman can't get it to the front of the net. Mikheyev is going to strip him, and here come the Leafs. Come on, Duncan Keith. Hold him outside. Oh, Edmonton, they're turning the puck over like crazy. Oh, an opportunity there for Puljujarvi, and he missed it. Here comes Riley. Riley back down. Big save by Smith. Good job, Smithy. Edmonton needs to get their acts together here. Puck is dumped down into Toronto zone, and Campbell is going to hold on to that. So Edmonton Edmonton did pick up the pressure and started to get it going, but they got real sloppy. Edmonton currently is on 4 straight losses, and they've been outscored 17-10. So they've definitely been on a losing streak. Yes, I think the Preds did win last night. I watched a little bit of that game, and they played really, really well. I quite enjoyed that game. I think it was against Vegas, if I recall. Anytime I get to watch Nashville and Vegas play, they're both 2 solid teams, so quite enjoyed that. Oh, big hit there as the puck is going to roll in on Campbell, and he's going to hold that. All smiles, Evan Bouchard, as he kind of got sandwiched in there trying to cut in. So what an exciting game. We are 3-2 with a couple minutes left to play, and this has been back and forth. A lot of back and forth and some solid play by both teams. Do you want to build a snowman? I think not. Okay, here comes Hall. Hall for Toronto is going to pick it up, and he's going to just chip it out. Nylander is now going to pick it, and he's going to flip it out, and that's going to come all the way down. Tavares behind the net, battling with Nylander against Draisaitl, the beast of Draisaitl. It's going to come back to Muzzin. Muzzin at the point. He's going to slide it back down in the corner for Nylander. Nylander to the captain, John Tavares. That's going to be tipped around the ice. Edmonton now is going to get it out, and they're going to move on it. Here comes Edmonton, cutting around the outside, tries to put it in, tipped up and into the netting. There is going to be a stoppage. 2:55 left to go. Shots are 27-31 in favor of Toronto, but Edmonton is putting all kinds of pressure on in this period, looking to bring the game back. They're actually leading in shots, 10-9 in this period so far. Face-off percentage still is strongly in Toronto's favor at 60%, but all the other categories are starting to lean towards Edmonton's favor. 11 giveaways for Toronto. That is a dangerous, dangerous number. With Edmonton's skill, they can capitalize very quickly. Here comes Cece's going to bring it in. Engvall strips him at the line. Here comes Engvall looking to move it up with Mikheyev. Mikheyev crosses the line, throws it weakly on net, and that rebound is stolen by Edmonton. Edmonton look to move it up. Puljujarvi couldn't connect with the pass, and Toronto's just going to dump that right down. Clock is not in favor for the Oilers right now. They need to make something happen and make it happen fast. Edmonton tries coming in, but Toronto collapsed 3 deep and was able to steal the puck. Edmonton's going to try again, 1-on-3, and the shot goes high and over the net. Riley picks it up behind the net. Marner with a blind pass gets it over to Bunting. Bunting looking to hold on to it and stall some time. Comes out to Brody, and he's going to flip it down deep into Edmonton territory. Edmonton is probably going to look to pull the goalie very soon. 1:50 left to go. Matthews, the side of the net, tried to pull it between his legs and bury it. Couldn't do so. Here comes Edmonton now. Draisaitl dumps it in. I'm watching to see if the goalie is pulled. Not that I can see the other side of the ice because, well, I don't have a camera down there. Now the empty net sign comes up. Edmonton has the extra man. 6-on-5. Puts it across. Quick shot. Goes wide. Edmonton putting it around the perimeter. Evan Bouchard passes it up. Gets it back. Quick shot. Front of the net. Screened in front. Cassian putting on a good screen for the goalie. Draisaitl goes to Bouchard. Bouchard to Hyman. Hyman throws it to the net. Stopped and held by Campbell. Good puck movement by the Oilers around the perimeter, but good job defensively by Toronto, staying in the passing and shooting lanes. You have Cassian, Yamamoto, and Hyman all deep in front of the net, causing traffic. Both Leaf defensemen were there. So good play by Toronto not to panic and let Campbell see the puck. So we're getting a timeout by Edmonton on the play for them to regroup, which makes sense because they had all their top stars on the ice, so they'll have 30 seconds to talk over a play. We got 1:13 left in the third period. Toronto up 3-2. Looks like we're going to have Nurse, Bouchard, Hyman, Draisaitl, Yamamoto, and Cassian on the ice for Edmonton with no goalie. Right. And we'll see if Toronto does come back with Bunting, Matthews, Marner, Hall, and Muzzin, or if they are going to change it up. It looks like we got Brody coming on the ice. So Toronto's going to put some new defenders, some fresh defenders on there. So we're going to get Riley and Brody. Looks like Tavares. I'm going to assume he's with Kerfoot and Nylander. Wow, Tavares 71% on the faceoff circle tonight. That's pretty amazing. Stolen by Nylander. Nylander throws it down, but that's going to be for icing unless Brody can beat it out. And he does. Oh, it was Kerfoot. Sorry, Kerfoot beats out the icing. Great hustle by Kerfoot. Here comes Edmonton now. Draisaitl brings it in over the line. Edmonton's going to set up. He goes back down to the point. Bouchard, big shot from Bouchard. Rebound. Hyman just couldn't get it past the outstretched leg of Campbell. Behind the net. 3 Oilers, 3 Leafs battling for the puck. Brody holding it up against the boards. It finally squeaks out. It comes down to the point. Back over to Bouchard. Bouchard over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl back to Bouchard, who's looking, goes back to Draisaitl. Back to Bouchard, fakes the shot, but he had no lane. Draisaitl has nowhere to go. Toronto's going to pick it up and steal it. Marner, what are you doing? Gets it down, and that's going to go in the net. Touchdown. Toronto puts it in the empty net. I think Kerfoot's going to get credit for that. What a weird play. As the Leafs kind of won that, they had it on the corner. It came over, and it was kind of bobbled there. Sorry, I thought it was Marner, but it looked like 16, but it was actually Kerfoot. And Kerfoot managed to just squeeze that out, and in it goes. So Kerfoot's going to get credit with that empty net goal, and he kind of has a look on his face like, oh boy. Draisaitl on the bench, close-up of his face, just looks devastated. Edmonton was in tough tonight with Barrie out, with Connor McDavid out. So they were definitely in tough. That's the game. The horn goes. It is over. Leafs win. Leafs win. Leafs win. What an outstanding game. Awesome. Just awesome in every way. Let me get rid of this. Now we're going to look at the stats of Toronto's game. So now's the chance. Get your last few gambles in. Get your last few stuff done because we are going to start wrapping it up. But just to look down the stats of tonight's game, Toronto versus Edmonton. Total shots were 33 for Toronto, 30 for Edmonton. Toronto was 1 for 2 on the power play. Edmonton was 0 for 1. Face-offs, 59% for Toronto, 41% for Edmonton. Edmonton with 13 block shots to Toronto's 6. Edmonton with 16 takeaways to Toronto's 10. Edmonton had 7 giveaways to Toronto's 11 giveaways. And Toronto actually won the hit parade with 22 hits to Edmonton's 19. So good game. Goal scorers for tonight, John Tavares, his 14th. Brendan Perlini, his 2nd. Leon Draisaitl, his 26th. TJ Brody, his 3rd. No goals in the second period. And the third period had Ilya Mikheyev with his 3rd and Alexander Kerfoot with his 5th. And that kind of wraps it up for the stats for tonight's game. What an awesome game it was. I will say thank you guys all so much. I owe you a shimmy and a floss. All right, no problem. We will get you your shimmy and your floss. Let's do it together. We're going to do a shimmy floss. So hang on before we wrap up. There you go. Your shimmy floss for this evening. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for helping us at this channel hit this awesome milestone of 400 subscribers. That is spectacular. So thank you all so much for subscribing, for liking, and for sharing out the stream. The screen is showing 29 likes. If there's one person out there that hasn't hit the like button, please do go in and click the like, and let's get to a whole 30. Round number of 30 would be awesome. Whew, I'm out of breath from that. So just to give you a reminder of what's coming up, we have the contest that's on and running right now. If you haven't watched the contest post, go on the channel, Samwelb 12, and watch the contest video. Make sure you have subscribed and you follow the instructions in that video so you can be eligible to win the necklace and earrings, $150 value. We are going to announce the winner on Saturday. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you go to DinaB23 on Instagram, find her contest post, follow her, add 2 friends so you qualify, and watch for her story. She's going to put out the post to announce when we're going to run the contest. Hey, Lori, good evening. So definitely check out the contest post and make sure you mark you're in and you qualify. I want to give you guys all a chance to win. As well, we're going to have another Lego build coming up. We've done, we started the pirate ship. It's a big one. So I think there's 8 or 9 bags. So I'm going to do the first half to 4 or 5 bags or so offline, and we'll do the last couple of bags online. So we have that stream coming up as well. We looked at the new Tim Hortons Team Canada hockey card set. There'll be a short video pack opening of a bunch of hockey cards. That's going to be coming up soon, as well as kind of an unboxing of our new mattress set that we bought by a Canadian company. So you'll look for that. So much stuff coming, lots of content, and of course, more hockey. I can't say officially which is the next hockey game we're going to do. I got to look at the schedule with all the postponed games and movement of games. It's a little tough. So definitely watch for the announcement of the next game. And yeah, thank you guys for all the likes and all the subscriptions. And you guys are the best. So with that, from everyone here at the Samwelb 12 family and our viewers, we say thank you. We appreciate you and your support. And we'll look forward to being with you guys live again real soon. And for now, have a good night. Stay safe. And we appreciate it. And we'll talk to you real soon.